Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Receives you.
Yeah.
Isn't that a comforting thought?
I see no difference. So say the windows on the left, the dressers on the right.
Are we
Same way it's
live?
been.
Now
You're
we're
alive.
We
We're
are
here.
live.
Everybody, we're here.
We made it. Just barely.
Just barely. We've been having a long argument this afternoon. All right. Let's shift from membership.
Well, it started with a heated
Let's talk
debate
about
on whether or
business.
not stone giants wear clothing.
It did start with a heated debate
Yeah.
of stone giants in their clothing. I remember
Which,
that.
by the way, Stephen, I'm not doing what you said because he sent me some and they just looked like elementals, so it didn't work.
Okay.
He's got to wear some clothes.
I don't know. Peter drew giants without clothes. Looked great. So did Zoe. So carry on.
Wait. Peter, send me those pictures because I'll already approve them.
It's in the Monsters and Treasures right now. There's a naked stone giant. In the
Yeah,
Monsters.
no, that's a great picture.
That's a good picture.
Steve
Yeah.
wanted
We want them
new
like Winnie the
pictures.
Pooh or Disney style, where they've got like a shirt and then no.
We're gonna put him. He's
Anything
gonna
else?
wear like bone armor with like beads and things. It's gonna look like.
No, absolutely not.
That's cool.
Absolutely not. Let me just nix that. We'll have
It
this
sounds
conversation
cool.
Later. We'll have this conversation later. Stone giants are not supposed to be Neanderthals. I don't want them to be Neanderthals.
No, like Native American bead, like the bead pectoral.
All right,
Like
kids,
the-
time to
like the bone
focus
one.
up.
Okay. Tonight's game. Does anyone else want to come at me with something that I disagree with? All right. Where did we leave off? I believe we left off that you guys had debarked from your canoes on a small gangplank, wandered up. You were at Thompson's Point, and it was late in the evening. I think it was like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. Sun had already set. Patches of mist everywhere. You had run into this young child named Mary in a yellow dress, bedraggled, yellow, mud all over the place. She led you to her father, who was horribly ill. Someone in the party.
Right.
Yeah, he has his leg was mangled. Davis, you questioned him about the castle on the hill that you guys had passed earlier in the day, and he said that he did not see what attacked him, but it killed his 2 companions and mauled his leg, and he was on death's door. I can't remember who actually patched him up. One of you guys did?
We were getting to that point, but we were going to start the triage business now. So
Well, no, you guys had moved on to the tavern. I remember that. I think Chuck is the one who patched him up.
That's
Yeah,
That is
'cause
correct.
Chuck is a healer.
Right.
Or cleric or warrior priest or something. I don't know what he is. I'm not here check this.
Some dude that's religious.
Some religious dude with a with a bandage package.
Yeah.
The healer of men.
And you guys had moved up the street and entered into
Hey, Jeff.
a large tent that was half, it's got a wooden floor, partially wooden walls, and the rest is a canvas tent built over it. A rough-looking, smoke-filled tavern where you guys had just spilled in, and I believe that is where we left off a few weeks ago. Does that jive with everybody's memories to some degree?
What happened to that guy?
This
we
was
beat up
700
in
years
Raleigh?
ago. You could say anything, and I would say sure.
To what, Davis?
What about that guy we beat up and robbed? Didn't we get like 50 gold pieces?
That I don't
That's
remember.
my plan. That's my
We need-
Oh my
We need to back off the humor a little bit. It's too painful for me tonight.
God. Poor Chuck. Chuck's got all kinds of.
Steve, get serious. Get really serious.
All right, let's get serious.
Grind it down. So what we're going to do is we're going to shake it up a little bit with that recap. Let's do some quick character descriptions. And then, Chuck, I want you to walk us in the stream and we'll do a recap on everybody's bonuses and all of that stuff that we've got. Chuck, let's
Yeah.
start with you. What does your character look like?
My character is approximately. Sorry, I sound like someone was being attacked. I'm sorry. Anyway,
That was Davis.
sit still, Davis.
Davis.
What?
Mute Davis.
Noise, dude.
Anyway, he stands about 7 foot tall, roughly. Large human male. He's got a shaved head. He does have a few tattoos along his body. It looks like he is a worshiper of Corthane, and he looks like he's a very serious worshiper of Corthane. He's decked out in a male shirt. He's carrying a large holy symbol across his chest, and he seems to also be carrying with him a small slate that he often will draw and write on. Doesn't seem very talkative. And that is
Peter,
Corum.
what does your character look like?
Now he's quite youngish, at least compared to most of the rest of the crowd. He's got very dark hair, gold eyes, and kind of, I guess, somewhere between a mix of Mediterranean and Middle Eastern features. He's also dressed in a mixture of, I guess, gambeson, padded gambeson with bits and pieces of plate armor and very large sword and a couple of small sword and shield.
His name's Wyatt, is that right?
Right, yes.
Grace.
So Ren is very obviously at first look a monk. She's got like the flowing robes that are kind of in like orange and brownish hues. She wears a big, floppy, wide-brimmed hat. She has these big green eyes. She carries a hook sword on her belt, and also on her belt are about like 9 or 10 bottles, which kind of dangle and clink together. And recently, she's also been walking with a glaive, kind of in one hand. That's her deal.
All right. Davis.
I'm gonna steal that glaive. I keep losing my spear.
I'm just holding on to it for you, actually. Anytime you want it.
Lane, not very tall, average height really. Lane to the point of hungry looking. Sheepskin vest, short hair growing out and back, goatee, and stubble on his face. Walking in with a smile.
And is McGowan, is that the character's name?
Yeah, Miguel.
And Jeremy.
5'2", 450 pounds.
That's
kind
me.
of sort of big, burly, but not like hulking. A little bit north of 6 foot, human, long, rangy, wiry limbs, dressed in studded leather. He was clean shaven. He's probably got some pretty thick stubble now, kind of dark blonde, brown hair that's kind of an awkward length now because we've been sitting in these goddamn woods forever. Visibly miserable. Has the air that he's the smartest guy in any room. And that's probably accurate about 30% of the time. So,
Excellent. All right. And the character's name was?
Jonic.
Jonic. I remember that for some sad reason. All right. Stepped out. I don't think we need it for this part. Grace, don't you have all the stats?
I've got all the stats.
Good.
Let's go. So, hey, if you're new, you can influence the stream. You can either donate channel points to give whoever you want a +1 to any roll, or you can gift a sub to give any of us, including Steve, a re-roll on any roll of the dice. 2 subs is 2 re-rolls, 3 subs is 3 rolls, and so on and so forth. Let's get into it. Jeremy has 0 +1s and 0 re-rolls. I have 1 +1 and 3 re-rolls. Chuck has 1.
Signal.
Chuck has.
Yep, I got you, Steve. Grace?
You have 1 +1 and not 1, not 2, but 12 re-rolls.
Holy!
Yeah, he refuses to use them. He's like, I'm going to save it for later. I need it later.
All right,
Here's
we'll
the thing.
see.
He's right. He's going to come in
No,
just
he's
like
not.
something is going to be like insane. And then on the 12th re-roll, it's going to be a nat 20. And we're
He had
gonna
all
go
those and he
crazy.
let a character die.
No, that's not true. I only had
I
about
thought
8.
we let him die, Jeremy.
I only
Sorry.
had 8.
Peter has 1 re-roll, 1 +1 and 5 re-rolls. Davis has 0 +1s and 0 re-rolls. And
That's-
Steve. Commentary?
It's always commentary.
I'm hiding behind Jonic.
Steve has 2 +1s and
Aw.
0 re-rolls.
He
and
doesn't
that's
need.
it
He
for our
doesn't
point
need any
recap.
help.
No, he
Casper
doesn't.
doesn't need. No.
Definitely don't gift any subs and give them all to Steve. Don't do that.
Give them all to me.
It'd be
Well,
so
we're gonna use
mean.
them
Don't do
either.
that.
No, everybody, we're here to play some Castles and Crusades with you tonight. We do have a giveaway going on tonight. You just have to come over here to twitch.tv/trollergames to get in on it. It's on Twitch, unfortunately, through our bot. Just give us a follow, exclamation point. Raffle will get you in for a drawing on one of our store codes. As you can see, we are taking any kind of help we can from the audience to help us against the nefarious ways of our castle keeper, Steve here. And I've been doing my part, as you can see, by hoarding some. So, yeah. And he's going to take us. We're in it. I'm not sure what the overall adventure name is. I think it's Escape Darkenfold. Maybe. I'm not sure. But at this point in time, I think we're in Thompson's Point, right? You said, Stephen, right? And,
Yes, you were in Thompson.
on the river there. So yeah, let's dive into some Green Wizard action.
Good. All right. So you guys, the gangplank that you walked gave you decent footing as you walked into this encampment, and that's basically what Thompson's Point is. It sits on the confluence of these two rivers, and it's the was it Powder and Mistbane and the Powder. I think it's Mistbane and the Danow. It sits on the confluence of these rivers, and it's just this kind of sprawling encampment of woodsmen, rangers, hunters, just this kind of riffraff that comes in trying to make a living off of this edge of the forest. Now, it gets a lot of adventurers too who pass through here because it's semi-safe and semi-civilized. There's no real permanent structures here. Some of the buildings are partially wood with canvas, but there's a lot of tents set up wherever they can set it up. Now, this place has been kind of trampled for a while. That gangplank ends, and you can tell it's a rough cut and gangplank, and it ends where the town really begins, where this little, mishmash, this encampment begins, and then it just turns into dirt. And you had enough rain over the past 2 or 3 weeks, and you can tell that people are moving constantly. That everything's muddy. The roads are muddy. The main road that kind of leads through this is muddy. Then there's mud on the side of the tents. You can see some people have gotten a little bit clever, cut trees down and leveled them off and built little, porches in front of their tents or maybe around it so they're not in the mud. But there's a lot of just slick, clay-filled, wet dirt all about. Most of the vegetation has been trampled down. Most of the firewood and the surrounding woods have been gathered up, long since burnt. The whole place has an oily smell about it, which tells you that there's a lot of coal being burnt here. There's human tribes that live in the Darkenfold who make an entire living off of selling coal. This is clearly one of the places that they sell it. So the whole place is dark, dirty, dank. It's just a mess. And as you walk through the town, after you leave that one gentleman in his tent, it's mostly humans. You see a dwarf or two here and there, a gnome or two, but probably 40, 50 humans milling about, doing whatever whatever people do, mostly trying to stay out of the mud. As you make your way towards the tent that the little girl, directed you to, step just into more mud, and now the smell becomes kind of almost palatable. You can taste it as you're walking forward. It's just unwashed humans, beer, urine, the whole thing. It's all over the place. And as you cross into this tent, flaps are open. You can see that there's a wooden floor, as described a moment ago. It's got mud all over it, dirt all over it. There's really no tables in here. There's like 2, and there's people gathered around them really tight. Everybody else in here, about 15 people in here, standing up, leaning on the bar, leaning on each other, leaning on the side of the thing. Standing up, eating, whatever. A couple of bartenders standing there, a couple of burly-looking fellas. Just a pretty nasty, dirty, grimy little tavern on the edge of nowhere. As you all walk through, Davis, you step through the tent. Even as you step through, and I'll assume you're like third in line, you get this. You see everything that I just described. You can smell everything, and then you get this sense of horrific vertigo. And it's almost as if you're standing like this. All right, and then you go like this, like you're falling forward, but there's nothing but emptiness in front of you. Suddenly, you're standing upside down, but you're right side up, and you're looking into this dark, dark tunnel with this bluish mist across the floor of this tunnel, and you can see all these figures moving down the tunnel, tops of their heads, shoulders. You can hear chains. You can hear the squawking of some kind of vulture-like bird from somewhere behind you. What do you do?
Wait, I'm hanging upside down.
You feel like you were upside down. Now you're standing right side up. That's since you have vertigo.
I whip my sword out, and I turn around and look behind me to see if I see the bird.
As you pivot right back around, that same sense of vertigo, and you kind of stagger a little bit. Jeremy, you see what's McGowan in front of you stop. He wobbles a little bit. He pivots around very quickly, pulling his blade out. And Davis, you're facing McGowan. You're facing Jonik. Jonik, you're facing McGowan with blade in hand.
I pull back.
Are we doing this?
I see. Yeah, I slash your arm off.
And all of you, Peter, you're behind Jonik and Grace and Ren and Corum. You guys are just, but you all clearly see your comrade McGowan pull his blade, and half the bard looks over as he pivots around in some confusion. Davis, I don't know. You
I say no. I look at Jonik for just a second, then I'll whip back around to look around on the other side of me.
You see Ren and Corum standing.
Then I'll whip right back around to Johnny. Did you see anything?
Yeah, see you being a damn fool.
Huh? Okay, I take the butt of the sword and slam it in his face.
That didn't take long. Roll initiative. Jeremy, are you reacting or you just let him hit you?
He's gonna hit me with the butt of a weapon.
Yeah, he's facing the gloss in there.
16.
Roll initiative, Jeremy.
Oh,
The
boy.
5.
Davis, would you get initiative?
Oh.
He chose violence.
Hey.
All right, swing with the butt of your weapon. Do what, Chuck? You have your hand up.
Yeah, can I do a non-combat action? I want to get an ale.
Okay.
13, 14, 15.
So he clocks you in the forehead.
No, he doesn't hit me at all.
Oh, with your
He's
arm.
nowhere near close enough to hitting me.
There you go.
I'm gonna
He
punch him
dodges-
square in the fucking head.
He definitely dodges out of the way. Are you going to attack back?
Yeah, I'm
here?
gonna punch him square in the face.
All right, swing.
19 to hit.
What's your HP, David?
It's 10.
Oh my God,
That's right.
it's 10.
All right, Johnny punches you. So that's a point of damage plus your strength bonus.
Jesus Christ.
3 points of damage.
Watch out!
3
And I
points of
turn
damage.
back around.
Okay.
And then I look at the ground.
All right, Chuck's moved off and into the bar.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and
Yeah.
Grace, what do you do?
Ren is moving to grapple you.
Oh, this is getting even better. Can I get some popcorn too? Yeah.
Are
You
gonna
just
resist
behaved
her?
strangely. You've attacked our friend. Like, yeah, she's going to grapple you.
Are you going to
All right.
restrain her, Dave? Are you going to resist or what?
Wait, are you coming to grab me? Yeah, we
Yes.
roll for initiative.
Peter, what are you doing while this is going on? You're still outside.
I'm gonna go find some food.
Quiet just walks by you.
They want to kill each other, not my concern.
I'm not going to kill anyone.
I'll
That's a
knock his
21.
teeth in, but-
What'd you get
Dang,
initiative?
I'm getting
Oh,
taken
initiative.
down.
Davis, roll initiative. Jeremy, what are you
9.
doing? You see Grace.
The monkey grapple king.
You see Ren lunge for McGowan. Are you going to just stand there and watch or what?
I don't. Well, I punched him and he didn't react at all and just turned around.
He hits you in the head. He punches you in the head, right? And then you punch him back. He pivots back around.
Yeah.
It's the next melee round. Ren leaps in to grapple him. He's got his back to you at this point. Are you doing anything? You're just going to watch whatever Ren's doing.
This guy's fucking crazy. I already knew that. Now he's violent. So I'm gonna draw a steel and I'm not gonna attack him. But if he starts like throwing attacks around, yeah, I'm gonna put him down like a dog.
You just pull your blade out.
Yeah.
Brace yourself for combat. Grace, you got a 21 to grab him. You grab him in a bear hug. Is that how are you trying to grab him? Describe
think-
your attack.
Yeah, so he's facing Ren.
Yes.
She, I think, slides underneath your non-dominant arm, pulls it around behind you, and with her robes kind of wraps up your dominant arm and has that behind you.
Oh.
And then holds onto her robe with her other hand and squeezes. And says, "What was that?"
There's something in here. Did you see it?
Hearing that, if no one resists or like does anything, she's gonna move outside with him,
Okay.
back outside, out of the space.
All right. Jeremy,
I'm
you
not
standing
gonna-
in
I'm
the
not gonna
doorway?
fight it
Do
at
you
this
step
point.
out of the way or step in or out? Are you staying with them? Or are you?
Boy.
All right. So the three of you are just outside.
I'll be right back.
The other two are getting food and drink.
What'd you see?
When I stepped in that door, it was a tunnel. And there were hundreds of people and they were slaves. And there was a big bird coming behind me, some demonic creature.
That sounds like what I saw. She releases you.
When you went in,
No, the hallucinations, the visions I was having. It sounds like the Rimfelt. What
What's
Carl told us about.
I
It
don't
was many
remember.
drinks ago, back up the river.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When you weren't,
You
John,
weren't
if you were indisposed, it was at Brent's trading post when we were up on the river. I described to him the visions that I was having. He said it sounded like the Rimfelt. That sounds like you saw what I've been seeing, the Rimfelt, the place with all the slaves and the bird people.
Where is this place? What is it?
He said
Not
it
where
was,
we're going. That's all that matters.
yeah, the Wretched Plains. But he said that that was something to look into because if you're having visions of that place, and she goes a little bit pale, something from there might be hounding us. You, us. I don't know.
Why would... So now we're in front of the door.
You're just outside the tent, standing there in the.
So it has a canvas-like door, right? Under the door. So I take my sword and I just sort of push the canvas open so I can see inside
Okay.
without going inside.
It looks as described before, other than now you can see your comrades at the bar and getting served food. Other than that, people, they looked at you for a second, they just went back, you know. It's a rough town, no one gives a crap. People are fighting at the tent doorway.
What have we done to bring this on? I'm not going back in there.
She's gonna look between the two of you. Are you two good?
Oh, I thought he went to the bar. I didn't know what he was.
Jeremy's out there with you. No, it's the three of you.
Oh,
Corum and Wyatt went inside.
We're watching
What?
it, but
with him? With John?
Now, Johnny's standing next to you.
I'm
Johnny?
looking at you.
I'll look at him for a second. What would be wrong?
You hit him with the butt of your sword.
Oh no, he didn't hit me.
Oh, tried? Sorry. You swung on each other. I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember that. There was a creature behind me.
Jonic, are you okay?
I'm not going back in that door. I look up to the sky. What does the sky look like?
It's dark. It's probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that at night. It's a cloud bank above, so there's no stars out, anything like that. Mist, patches of mist here and there, kind of clinging, where there's a little bit of moisture and whatnot, clinging in and around the camp. And then all these weird little campfires, cast, how that does? The mist grabs the light and kind of reflects it back, so you get these strange kind of odd lights here and there. But you clearly see some arcing light go through the sky, just go and land on the outskirts of the town. It goes behind a tent and vanishes.
oh,
Then you see another one,
I point to that. Do you see that?
and it hits a tent, goes into the tent and through the canvas tent, and you hear a
Holy
shout.
shit.
Then you see another one, and
I
then
grab my
another
bag.
one.
We're under attack.
And the arrows start thumping in and around the town, carting through, and you hear people starting to shout and scream and curse as their tents catch on fire and things hit the ground, and you can hear some shouts, some muffled shouts from the tree line beyond the tent. All right, Davis, you've already shouted we're under attack. What do you do?
Grab my sword and I start running in the direction where the arrows were coming from.
Okay, all right. Great. What do you do?
Ren shoves her head inside the tent, shouts Corum and Wyatt's names, and takes off after McGowan with kind of like a wide-eyed look to Jonick on her way out.
Okay. Jonick, what are you doing?
And I left my backpack too.
Is it like volleys of arrows, or is it just like a couple?
They're coming in pretty still. It's not like a volley, like 1,000 men just shot arrows, but there's arrows just coming in, and a good chunk of them are lit.
I'll seek for cover in the general direction of where it's coming from, with the hope that I can kind of brace myself against a tree or something and peer around. Or
So you're following the barbarian. The barbarian's running in the direction that the arrows are coming from. You run around the tent following him. Right?
sure, yeah, but yeah,
But you're looking for cover. You're not
I'm
looking.
looking for. I'm not like, hey, I'm gonna fight you.
All right, inside the tent. So arrows are thumping around. People start screaming and shouting and cursing and whatnot. And the tent gets quiet for a second for Corum and Wyatt as you're standing there. People are kind of looking around, and then Grace Wren sticks her head through the window or through the
A new
door and
subscriber.
shouts.
Prepare for
She said-
battle.
Corum, what do you do?
I'm just going to charge out and follow McGavin there out around.
Okay.
I'm going to change my name to get
Sorry.
Mac and cheese,
I have no.
Macintosh.
Wyatt, what are you doing?
I'm going to get out of, from what I can see, if like streaks of light are setting things on fire, I'm going to get out from underneath the flammable material and go follow everybody else.
Okay. You come. So all of you, Davis, you in the front, McGowan in the front. All of you begin running roughly in a westerly direction. That's where these arrows are coming from. As you guys spread out. Now you can see already several tents have caught on fire. Davis, you're a barbarian, right? So you can already hear the thumping of arrows that aren't lit. So more arrows are being shot than you can see. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Some of them are lit, some aren't. As you start running forward, now none of you guys have any kind of dark vision. Is that correct? You're all humans?
Yeah.
All right. Not that you can see much anyways with the campfires and the occasional lantern and the flying, the burning arrows. But as you run forward, you can quite clearly hear some shouts coming from the tree line. It's a ragged tree line, probably, I don't know, maybe 120 feet, 150 feet from where you guys are. And you can see forms kind of moving out there. You can see a couple of small, suddenly there's a light, an arrow's lit, but that light goes away. So they clearly have some kind of lantern that they're lighting these arrows with and then covering it back up. But when you see that light, you can see several figures in and around it as the light spills out, 10 to 15 feet around where they're lighting the arrow. And so there's they're coming in. Go ahead.
All right. As I'm running for it, I mean, we're not talking about a big place, right? I mean, it's not like.
No, it's big in that it's sprawled out.
Are there people wandering around? Are there people? What are the people doing as I'm racing in this direction?
As you start running in that direction, they're just now realizing most everybody's gone to bed or eating or whatever. So as the shouts begin to spread through camp, as this 2 or 3 tents catch on fire, people are spilling out of their tents. Those people that were outside smoking or whatever they were doing start getting up, and then as you have cleared this tent and moving towards this ragged tree line, you can hear shouts of to arms, people screaming. And if you also hear people screaming, get the fuck out of here, I'm out, as some people are going to fight, some people are going to run, whatever's going on.
All right. I'm looking for any spear laying on the ground or leaning up against the tent.
You got a blade. You do have a. You don't see one immediately in your line of charge.
I'm sort of looking for a shield too.
And there's nothing immediately behind the tavern tent as you're running, but you do see more tents to your left. You can run to, and you can see this ramshackle shack over to your right. You can run to if you're looking to steal someone's weapons. But you can see this ragged line of creatures coming into town.
Okay, so when I see that, okay, so they're not humans.
No. They're not hobgoblins, I'll tell you that.
Sweet.
All right, you keep running straight towards them, or you?
No, I will right into, like, I'm running along the edge of the thing,
tent?
looking for any open tent or anyone dropping weapons, barrel top or anything like that I can pick up.
Okay. All right. So as you run behind the tent, looking, you kind of pause, looking to the left. You see debris to your right. All right, Ren, you're right behind him. You see him. He runs forward. Same thing's going. You can see these arrows going hither and yon. He stops and he's looking around, and then he starts running to the right towards this pile of rubbish. What do you do?
First, I use my action to thank chat for the obscene amount of support that we just got. The actual tsunami of support and rerolls that we had just got huge ups, everybody.
I just want everyone out there to know I've had a very entertaining day, and I was going to take it out on these 5 people here.
And instead, you show up and just make our days. Yeah, I'm following McGowan.
Okay, all right. Where he's going, you're going. All right.
Yeah.
Corum, you're right behind him. What are you doing? You see him veer to the right. You going with him?
Yeah.
Poor Chuck. What?
Chuck,
You want me to get someone to
some
stand in
coffee?
for you?
No, we're good. We're fine. I'll go as long as I can.
Wyatt, what are you doing?
Oh my God, John, really?
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
You all are insane right now. This is actually crazy.
Oh my God.
I'll go get a beer.
No, Jeremy, I'm going to ask you a question in 30 seconds. God damn it. I'm going to kill Jeremy first. Wyatt, what are you doing?
Kill him first. Do it, boss.
If I'm seeing targets, I'm going to go.
You don't see any targets. You stepped out of the thing. Your comrades are running down the tent and vanishing into the dark. Are you following them? Or are you
Yes.
not? Okay, all right.
Yes,
So you're
I'm
running around the
following
tent.
Making sure a hand is on a weapon.
Okay, all right. And then you two see this ragged line, but your comrades are going to the right. But you all can see now as it's moving forward. There's a large troop of creatures running into camp, and they're not in a group. They're spread out in a long line, clearly fixing to hit the entire camp. From one end to the other. Blades out, more arrows falling, and they're moving forward, kind of in a running hunch, letting their arrows do the work. More and more light is being lit up as just things catch on fire. But everything's so wet and damp that nothing. It's not like some conflagration of hell that it's going on behind you. Jeremy, your comrades are running to the right. The nearest tree is over to your left. Are you going to go get behind it, or go follow your comrades? And it's just kind of it's a small half chopped up tree. What are you doing?
we're gonna send Jeremy some scotch next time.
I got-
your scotch. Anyway, I
Jeremy,
thought you had scotch beside you.
I
all
have
the time.
whiskey.
Okay.
I'm not looking to get. I'm working, so. I'll follow them. Sure. Well, look, because there was a light in the messy tree line or whatever. Can I? I've got some experience at archery. Can I gauge maybe the distance between me and that?
it's probably about 100, 120 feet.
Okay, so they're probably longbows. Would be my.
Or they're shooting long range, yeah.
Yeah, because they're not hitting. They're just kind of hitting large, broad targets rather than.
Well, and even now, you can hear that thing
Yeah.
shooting randomly into the camp.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head in that direction. If at any point any arrows land anywhere that I can see, there's one that hit the ground, I will go maybe scoop it up while I'm moving, just so I can look at it and be like, okay.
Okay. See
Is
what
this
they're
like a
shooting.
flint arrowhead, or is this like
Got it.
worked steel, or?
Okay. All right, so you guys start moving towards this rubbish pile. Now, the rubbish pile is only about 30 feet behind the tent. This line of creatures coming in is a good 100 feet away, so you easily get to this rubbish pile. And now you start hearing more shouts as a few people have been wounded. Someone gets shot, and he just starts screaming bloody murder as he hits the ground. There's some screaming from terror and whatnot, people running hither and yon. And a couple of the tents now are catching on fire. Some of the tents start getting collapsed as people try to darken things to, limit targets. So it's chaos behind you, and this ragged line of armor and weapons in front of you moving into the encampment. All right, Davis, so you get to that rubbish pile. The only thing that you can easily see you can use as the shield is the wheel of a cart. It's broken off. You can grab the spoke, what's left of that
Yeah.
axle, like that, and use it, and you'll have a small wooden shield like that. Other than that, it's just really burned rubbish.
I just grabbed the spoke of the wheel and charged straight into him. No. Before I charged straight forward, I looked right to my left. I looked to see if anyone's behind me.
Miraculously, for the first time in all the games that we've played, the whole party is together. It is a small miracle.
We all alive?
Yeah. Yeah, scatter.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going.
they're all right behind you.
I'm just going. I don't even blink. I'm going straight into that line.
All right. So I assume if you're not following McGowan, raise your hand.
Full tilt, 100% charge.
Jeremy, now the party begins to feel.
And so they're not humans?
No. They're about 5 to 6 feet tall, pretty heavily armored. Decent weaponry. You can hear the clattering of mail as armor grinds on shields and blades. So it's definitely not primitive stuff. You're running forward. Your 3 comrades behind you. Jeremy, are you taking cover somewhere, or what are you doing?
There's a big trash pile or something.
Yeah.
I might kind of duck in real tightly packed behind that and kind of come out with the short bow.
All right. You get up into that as best you can for cover. Look at it. The PH. It's going to give you half cover when you shoot. I think that's +3 AC or +4.
That's around there. I don't know.
+3.
+3. There you go.
Okay, I just glance behind me and say straight through him and into the woods.
Okay.
Get behind me.
You
Don't
all
stop the
barreling
fight.
forward. You become immediate target for this band. Now that you realize that they're orcs, they're charging at you. So as you're coming at them, they, a good 6 of them orient towards you guys. We're just going to start down the line. Davis, it's Ren, then McGowan, and then Corum, and then Ryan. All right, and then Jeremy's back here somewhere by his lonesome. All right, Ren, we're going to start with you. As you're running forward, you've kind of got the left flank. You can see this orc coming at you. He's got some heavy meat cleaver in his hand, small iron buckler on his arm, and he just leaps at you. So give me an initiative. And as you all connect with these, as you clash arms with these, the rest of the lines to the left and right just keep charging into the village. They don't stop to, engage you guys. Ren, what do you do?
All right, it's a line of people in front of us, right?
Yes, but it's engulfed you and running past you, and one of them has leaped upon you to engage with you.
In that case, I'm gonna very kindly kill him out of the way.
He does not look like he wants to parley. He's running forward, cleaver in hand, screaming blood.
Wouldn't say yes to a coffee. All right.
Probably not. So give me an initiative on that.
Okay. Sorry,
Am I facing an ungodly number of rerolls?
It depends. How many orcs are there?
More and more. The more rerolls you guys get, the more orcs you show up.
Well, here's
It's a really good way to reward their generosity.
I showed you all my campaign notes. It said Mary. So
Here's the thing, Steve. You also got a ton of rerolls, so keep that in mind.
All right.
Yeah, the glaive is in my hand. I'm gonna hit him with the glaive. And that was a 5. Sorry, on the initiative.
Swing with your blade.
Swing. Ooh, okay. 14, 15, 16. That's a 16 total.
You hit it. Carve into the orc.
Jeremy?
7 points of damage. Wait, or actually, no, wait, 9 points of damage.
All right, you slam in. As he comes forward with his cleaver, he lifts up his cleaver, and you just do a nice. Anytime you guys want to describe what your action is, you describe it. Don't let me take it up. Go.
I would love to. Yeah, she is ready for him as he runs up on her. She's got the glaive out and she's running with it. And I think that she uses the momentum of the glaive in this guy's chest to like spin herself around him so that she ends behind him.
All right, you drive that glaive, the point of that glaive it goes right into his armor. You can see he's got a breastplate here. It's loosely connected with leather straps. So he's jerry-rigged it in some way. Your blade goes between those straps into his chest, cuts right into his ribs. You can feel his ribs breaking underneath as he lands into his heart. Blood just spurts up and down your glaive. As you pivot and yank out, you can hear the grinding chip at the top of your glaive. The point of the glaive breaks off, stuck into him. But you come around. He topples to the ground next to you, dead. Glaive still in hand. Davis, you're next. Give me an initiative.
6.
All right, he leaps forward. He's got some kind of punch dagger in his hand. He throws his hand out into your chest. He's just going to start punching you with the dagger. You got a 10 AC?
Well, he's got a shield. He's got a.
I got that little thing.
So he just starts raining blows into your shield. He knocks part of the shield off of you, part of the cartwheel. The top part breaks off. Cuts your knuckles pretty good. Swing. No damage.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you got? Blade in hand, no spear for damage.
10, 11, 12, 13.
You hit him.
Thank Christ.
And this is the first person I've ever hit. It's quite literally the first person I've ever hit. 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
All right.
No, 8 points of damage. 8 points of damage.
What kind of blade do you have?
An old messer, like just a big hatchet type.
Okay. You
Sword.
cut him down the chin and into his chest and just knock him to the ground at your feet in a small heap of ruined bone and flesh. Chuck, give me an initiative.
8.
Now,
You want this?
8.
okay. So what I'm doing is I'm charging forward and moving. So I'm not stopping pace to fight, right?
Yeah,
I'm just swinging and moving.
You pull him down with your blade as you're leaping over him as Ren's pivoting around, going past this line of orcs. Chuck, initiative.
Yeah, 8.
8. I got a 9, baby. What's your armor class?
For you, 30. You look. 15.
All right, he's got a small iron shield in this hand and a hatchet in this one. He throws the shield up, he's bringing down on your head, and just starts raining blows with his hatchet. What's your armor class?
15.
You said he hits you with the hatchet pretty good.
Damn.
And slams you in the head with the shield. The shield does 1 point of damage. The hatchet, if you have a helmet on, hatchet does 1 point too. So you 2 points.
You got a nice big thick helm.
What kind of helm? Don't know. It doesn't matter. Listen, it drives the helm down onto your forehead, biting into the cord.
Just a
Most
normal
of the damage is the cord digging into your scalp, so blood begins to soak down and into your
So
left
2
eye.
points?
Swing. 2
Right.
points.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled horribly. Wait, can I re-roll that? I'm not going to on Chuck. Chuck's feeling bad. I'm going to save my re-roll for Grace and Jeremy.
Who frustrated you the most today?
Chuck or Chuck swing.
All right. You want me to go and take my turn now? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to pivot. I'm going to take my piercing axe. I'm going to try and drive that thing into his chest, hopefully, or his face, one. If I can find a
Chuck,
20.
just so you know, you have bountiful wealth of rerolls
He's
28.
not going to use a single one.
if you need them.
We will
I'll
all
ta-
be dead and buried, and he will still be accumulating rerolls.
All right, Mark went off. I'm going to
You're
try
like, I
another
might need him later. You never know.
one. All right, that's a hit, I think.
What'd
Total of 21.
you got him.
All right. Let's see. That's going to be 8 points of damage.
You cut him down. You said you had a piercing axe?
Yep.
And
I
you're
just
just trying to drive it into him?
absolutely right through his chest. Yeah.
You drive it into his chest and easily kind of toss him to the side over next to where Wyatt is. He hits the ground. Wyatt, give me an initiative.
I rolled a 7.
All right, you got it. You've actually got 2 on you. One's coming at front and one's coming in at your flank.
I'm drawing that really large sword of mine and doing a big broad swing and hitting whatever happens to be in front of me.
If you get a natural 20, you can hit both of them.
I rolled a 15.
You carve into the first, hit him right in the neck. There's no way I'm going to survive this. So, yeah.
For 13 points of damage.
You
Holy
slice through his neck down in the bone. You can hear part of the bone breaks, and as your blade comes out of it, you can just hear it
Nice.
scraping on the bone. He pivots around, falls to the ground. The other guy is using some kind of jagged-looking broadsword. Looks more fucked up than worked. What's your armor class?
20.
He designed you. He hits you in the greaves. You got a greaves on your legs. Is
I
that
have
right?
a kind of a shield and arms and shoulder.
What's on your legs? Anything?
Yes, there's on the bottom of the legs.
All right, he hits one of the greaves on the leg, and he yanks it, and you can feel one of those straps on the greave on your leg just snaps. It still stays on your thigh, but you can feel it goes loose as his blade kind of dislodges it. Suddenly, next round, the line is open in front of you. Jeremy, you're up behind the thing. Your comrades are now about 50 feet from you, give or take. You've got a bow out, and you can see a good 60 orcs or so easily kind of running into the encampment, and they've punched a hole through it. Are you going to start shooting at targets, or are you going to stay hidden, or what are you doing?
There's 60 of them.
Keep in mind, it's a line of them, so there's no group of orcs, charging in. They're charging in this ragged line for the whole length of the encampment. Then, so you can just see these orcs just coming in. It's clearly a large raiding party, and because everything's been lit up at this point, you can see from your vantage that line of orcs that your four comrades just broke through goes all the way to the left, as far as you can see, which is a good 100 feet or so, and to the right up into the encampment. And then there's still archers in the woodline. It's a lot of orcs.
And so them sprinting into the woods does not seem to have drawn them.
No, they actually seem to just punch right through the line. Now, what lies beyond that, you can't tell. It's too dark. There's archers out there, but they've just punched a hole through the line.
How far's the nearest orc from me?
60 feet, 50 feet, something like that.
Shoot him, I guess.
All right, so you just got to pivot out, take a shot,
Yep.
fire away.
That's 18 to hit for 5 damage.
He topples to the ground. You thump one in the stomach. He just kind of topples over. I'm gonna roll. To roll a natural 20. I hit you with a random arrow, Jared.
Okay, that's fine.
I do not. This arrow thumps. You do see an arrow thump not far from you. It actually hits the trash that you're in front. Clearly just a random shot as it thumps in. Without pulling the arrow out, just with a sideward glance, you can tell it's a longbow and it's a well-made arrow. It's not some primitive hackneyed thing. All right, ends that round, beginning next round. Do you guys keep running forward?
How many of them did you say there were?
You guys can't really see because you're in the middle of the battle, but you can, Grace, you're on the left flank, though you can see this ragged line of orcs running past you. Does that make sense? Am I making sense how they are? It's just...
I want to know how bleak
It's like single
situation
file
looks.
on either end.
Yeah,
I can see that, but I want is it like an overwhelming number of them? You said as far as we can see.
Yeah, it's a lot of orcs. I mean, for you four, it's an overwhelming number of orcs. Absolutely. Now, whether the encampment can fight off this band of orcs or not, that's a different question, because you don't even know how many people are in this encampment. Some are running, some are fighting. The only thing you know about this encampment is that little girl in the yellow dress and her dad are in a tent. That's literally, you've been in this encampment for 10 minutes.
That
13
encampment.
minutes. 13 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
13
we
minutes,
just got here. Yeah.
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 Right now, the only thing in Ren's, never mind. Sorry, we're not in the issue yet.
Hey, Grace. Just so you know, like with the glaive, you have reach, right? If you win initiative with that, you not only do you attack first, if you hit, they cannot attack you that round. Okay?
Yeah.
They stay at a distance. They have to force that close to attack you as long as you hit them.
I feel like I read I know it's certainly true for large size monsters. Large size monsters always win initiative because they have longer
Yes.
reach.
Yes.
I think that's also true for pole weapons, but I'm not 100% on that.
I don't know if we ever get that complicated on our combat. Probably somewhere we do.
But I was just surprised to find it. It was in there somewhere. I was like, oh, really?
Yes, there is a rule for that that's automatic, but that one's a hard call because then you get like at what point is it automatic? At 12 inches, 18 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, a pole axe.
Well, what if they have a pole arm that's like 6 inches shorter or 2 feet?
Well,
shorter?
then it's me. Then
Hey, what do you guys do? You keep running forward?
I'll keep running forward.
All right, McGowan's just barreling forward. Ren, you look, you see this ragged line. Do you keep running forward, or what do you do?
The only thing in Ren's mind is the only thing that's written on your sheet of paper. Mary, the little girl in the yellow dress, who can't defend herself and whose dad can't defend her. She's gonna run to the tent.
All right, so you stop and turn around and start running with the line of orcs, essentially.
Yeah, she's gonna call back to McGowan. I'm going to protect Mary.
The orcs are gonna make what? What's
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
on the way. I
Where's
would like
the
to
dog?
attack them. So
No, this
On
works
the
well. So
way.
you pivot, you shout to your comrades what you're doing, you pivot and start running in that direction. You know that, the camp is long, right? And you came up here, talked to Mary, and you went over here, and now you're over here, so you just gotta run in this direction
Yeah.
to get to where she is, not worried about the chaos. And all right, so you start to pivot as that line of orcs runs past you. And McGowan, you keep running forward when she shouts that, I assume?
Yeah, I'm in a dead ass barrel run. I'm not gonna be able to pivot and stop for a second.
All right,
So
Corum, what are you doing? Running
I
forward?
can't come out of this.
Here's the party I know.
All right, I'm turning around.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Where's the
Davis,
dog? Where's
you're technically-
the dog?
Davis, you're technically running away from the fight right now
No, I'm
because
running.
you've broken
in.
through it and you're keeping going,
I'm going into the second line looking for the chief.
but you don't know that's there.
Okay,
Johnny's over there going, "You're actually running through."
hold on a minute.
Corum, what are you doing?
So
Show me your Nikes, Johnny.
hold on. So Grace Ren is not where he's going.
right.
McGowan's running. You all are moving forward at a rapid pace. All right.
Okay.
McGowan cuts through his. All four of you guys cut through yours, except Wyatt's actually still kind of in a fracas with one. McGowan keeps moving forward. Ren stops dead, shouts Mary, turns around, and she at the moment she's pivoting. So you can stop yourself or let your momentum carry you forward or whatever you want to do. Your party line, your shield wall here is breaking apart. What do you do? Go back to the tavern?
I go. No, I will go after her.
All right, so you start to pivot. Wyatt, are you going to continue to engage the one that's fighting you?
Yeah, that's my second thing. Is I'm just gonna follow the momentum of my swing and hit this next target.
All right, give me an initiative.
Dude, Wyatt's kicking ass.
Let's go.
Really free.
Simultaneously, so this works. He broke part of your greave last round. So he stabs in again at your thigh, feeling a weakness. What did you say? 21 armor class.
20. Yeah.
20 armor class. He just drives into the greave, knocking the greave off this point. It falls into the mud. Take your swing.
I rolled another 15.
You got it.
Take your swing.
Oh, that was terrible.
Not bad.
Rolled a 4. 4 damage.
You cut him down. He topples to the ground. As he topples to the ground, Ren is already moving off in that direction with Corum behind. Jeremy, what are you doing? You can see the shadowy figures of your comrades scattering in every which direction. Are you going to keep trying to pick targets, or? And that line is overcoming your. They're going to fix to run past your rubbish pile.
Quick scan. Are any of them looking at me, or are they just running like mad?
If you stick your head out, they're probably going to see you.
Well, then I'm gonna pull some of this trash over my head.
Cover yourself up. All right, and
Yeah.
you can hear them kind of running past you. You do hear faintly Ren, not faint, just 50 feet away. You hear Ren shout something about Mary.
Okay.
Wait, is that a movie? I think that's a movie.
That is a
I'm gonna go
Um,
say something about Mary.
once
It's playing at the cinema.
this is more for next round, but once they're past me and their backs are to me, I'm gonna start dusting some of these fools.
Okay. All right. Now there'll be a lot of stuff in the way just because of tents and all that bullshit. So it's
Sure,
hard-
sure.
Yeah. All right.
I think
Ends
we've
that round.
demonstrated I'm not concerned with shooting civilians.
It's that round. All right, Davis, you start barreling forward. You can see now as, things light up behind you, more tents are caught on fire. You can see that lantern open up. There's still archers there. You see this band of orcs, about maybe 6 or 7 strong, heavily armored, and one huge orc, absolutely monstrous orc in the middle of them. And he's got some kind of blade in his hand, and he's pointing to the south, shouting something in orcish. And the archers start pivoting their orientation in that direction. Do you charge?
Not at the.
Okay.
There's no way I'm letting this one go. I drop the wagon wheel.
Okay.
I'm crouching down, and I'm running forward at a crouch into the woods, off to the.
To his
To
right.
the left.
Yeah, to his left. Okay.
All right. I'm trying to avoid them being able to see me, and then I'm swinging back around.
Okay. So you're moving for the tree line, trying to get behind them. I'll do a spot check for these guys. All right, Ren, you start running. This line of orcs is kind of in front of you. You can easily, being a monk, you can easily outpace them if you want, but they're already hitting the encampment at this point. Keep in mind the Mary's tent was on the road. A lot of these tents, a lot of these shacks are not. They're kind of 100 feet off, 40 feet off, 20 feet off. So there's shit everywhere. And as soon as these orcs connect with anything living or inanimate, they start busting through tents, pulling stuff down. So their line's beginning to break up. So you can easily run through it if you want, or you can run and swing at one. That's going to take a little bit of time off of your movement. It's however you want to do it.
The goal is protect Mary, not look at Mary. So I think that Ren is going to plant herself in the middle of this street. She's going to hold this street.
Okay, so you run to the street.
She's going to attack any of the orcs that are like coming in this direction, and they're not going to get past her in her mind.
Okay. All right, so Ren runs past you kind of run past the first group of orcs into the street, and they're like kind of right with you. You're moving, I think, 10 feet more or 5 feet more around. At second level, I don't know if you're moving any
Well,
faster.
they're in all that heavy armor too.
Right. So I'm not sure what Ren's movement is.
I would like to imagine that she kind of leaps over them.
There you go. Just kind of leapfrogs over, hits the ground, pivots around in front of the tent. You don't see Mary, though. You see her father has pulled himself out. His legs all mangled, though bandaged, it's still all mangled, and he's kind of leaning on a crush, and he's got a cudgel in his hand, clearly feverish, looking around, trying to see what's happening. But you
I
don't
think he was
know.
healed with a heal spell.
That I don't know. I can't remember, but I know he was still very sick because his bones were mangled, and you can't heal. Cure Light Wounds cannot mend bones. Chuck, I want to be very clear on that going forward. When I break y'all's bones, Cure Light Wounds will not heal your bones. All right, I want to be very clear on that.
It has to be more powerful than that, right?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so
So since I'm with her, just to interject here, I will basically motion for him to lay back down and rest as I take up a defensive with my shield out to try to coordinate with her as we try to protect the
We're like
family.
side by side, maybe.
Yeah.
That's cool.
as you two slide up into this mud, pivot back around, and at this point, the whole encampment's getting lit up just by people opening up tent flaps, whatever, but also mostly things catching on fire. Right? There's still arrows kind of thumping around. You two pivot, and immediately two orcs break out of the line and start running at you guys. And I'm going to roll some random dice here against you guys. We're rolling a natural 20 against Grace. You get hit. You don't. Chuck, you do not get hit. I'm going to roll it against the dude in the tent. You do not get hit at all. So arrows are kind of thumping the ground around you, but nothing strikes into you. All right, so Wyatt, what are you doing?
So, on either side of me, how long is this line of
So it's already past you. Suddenly you're alone. You can see McGowan kind of crouch,
But
vanish to
in
your
my
left.
in my line of sight, how many orcs can I see?
Forward, none. You can only see some shadowy figures in the movement, but behind you and to your right, you can see this good 20, 30, 40 orcs running into the encampment. But that
So
line,
they're all
I wanna be
within
very-
my line of sight. There's within about 50 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
Well,
that
I
many. Probably 3 or 4 in right there in
So
50
there's,
feet.
I need to know if there's a lot of them that I can see.
Yes, but I want to be very clear. They're in a line. They're not in a group.
Well, I'm just saying, in a line, is it longer than 50 feet?
Yes.
It probably goes about 100 feet out, but it's not a line. There, at no point are the orcs in a line like this. At no point.
Okay. So
They're in a
there-
line
there-
like this, 6 feet, 4 feet, 10 feet,
there is a cluster, is what I'm
No,
looking
there's no cluster anywhere. It's just a ragged group of orcs stretched over 60 feet
for.
running.
That's what I needed to know. That's
One orc is faster than the other orc is slower than the other orc is faster, so there's not any.
Imagine as if, like World War One, the trench charge, when they jump out and they just charge out.
I understand, as long as there's a group.
There's no group.
Well, I'm just saying there's a number within an area of 50 feet.
You probably can get 2, maybe 3 in an area of a 50 feet, maybe.
Okay, well, I'm going to go charge at the nearest one then.
All right, so you just pivot, start running off to the right. So to be clear, Ren and Corum went to the left. Wyatt goes to the right. Davis goes forward. And Jonic stays in the rubbish pile. All right. Make sure I got all this down. All right.
I'm taking down targets.
All right. So you start running in that direction. What kind of armor do you have on, Wyatt?
It's like I said, it's like a padded gambeson, but with a
Okay.
plate, shoulder.
You don't have like full plate or any of that bullshit, right?
No,
You-
no, no,
You can move pretty good. All right. So you start running forward. This one orc has got a war axe in hand and a wooden skillet. He's moving forward. He pivots to see you, give you an initiative.
I rolled an 8.
You got it. Swing. Give me some damage.
Rolled a 19,
You hit him.
and I rolled 13 points of damage.
You cut him to the ground. He toppled to the ground, dead at your feet. All right, ends that. All right, Jeremy, what are you doing? You still hiding under the rubbish? You can hear the battle's moved on past you and into the encampment.
I'm gonna poke my head out, look around in the direction of that, and back where I saw them running.
Yep.
2. Do I see anybody heading towards the woods or nothing?
Oh, wait. Okay, so you poke your head out. First thing you see is the ragged line breaking apart, and you see Ren and Corum pivoting in the street. All right, you see them quite clearly. Then looking over, you don't see McGowan anywhere. You don't see Wyatt anywhere. But you do see movement in the tree line, but it's kind of shadowed. You know what I mean? It's shoulders, head, whatever. It's dark. And you're a human and can't see in the dark.
I'll start heading in the direction of the people that I can see. And I'm willing to just move half and then shoot the nearest orc. So
All right, so you move forward up to the essentially what's behind the tavern tent.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's got holes in it, but hasn't caught on fire yet. And you just take a random shot at an orc. All
yeah,
right, fire away.
it's an 18 to hit
I got him.
for 5 damage.
All right, you right through his thigh. He crashes through this tent. You can hear him shouting. He's not dead, but he's definitely wounded. He's screaming in pain as he tumbles down and into the tent. And then the battle spills over.
Unless that's considered a back attack, in which case that's 10 damage.
It's not. All right. So let me nip that right in the bud. All right. So
That's a good point.
what's that? That was not. I thought-
Arrow is a back attack. Anyway, go
Yeah, you
ahead.
can do it if it's within 30 feet.
All right. So at this point, there's battle breaking out all over the encampment. Now, before I describe what happens there, Corum and Ren, you all realize that this isn't just a ragged line of orcs attacking from one direction. They're attacking from the other side of the encampment as well. As they're spilling into it, striking that. So you've got more orcs coming in from behind. You can hear people who attempted to flee into the woods are getting cut down, screaming, fighting, and bedlam is beginning to spread as people begin to realize that you guys are caught between two waves of orcs.
Are these orcs? Are these orcs? Are these orcs fighting each other?
No. No, not at all.
Just want to assess the situation. That's all.
Fucking odds. This has been here for how long? And then within 0.6 seconds of us arriving there, 782 orcs show up and start murdering everyone.
Jonic-
Very interesting.
You're just
Jonic-
a lucky one. That
Jonic,
happens.
we are a plague upon the river. Okay. Our group is a plague.
All right.
But that's okay. If you paid attention, like a few sessions ago, when Ren had that vision that we were being stalked.
I think this is entirely unrelated.
All right. So
Purely consumed.
David, you're moving very rapidly diagonally across the front of this group of orcs trying to get to their left tree
So I'm-
line. Oh, wait, hold on. Davis is separate from you guys, so y'all can't help one another, any of that stuff. So you're
That's
running forward. You hear one of them shout something. You can't speak Orcish, so you don't know what he says, but it's not what the others are shouting. What do? Just keep running?
Okay, so I have that group of 6 off to the right, right?
Yep, you're running kind of in front of them, trying to get to their left. Yes.
Wait, they're in front of me?
But as you come out of your line, they're kind of in front of you to your left, and then you start running to get to their left.
No. I have to run to their right then.
You
Just
said left.
oblique of them. Oblique of their
Got
eyesight
it,
is
got
where
it,
I'm
got it.
going.
All right. So you're running oblique of them, moving to their right. You don't hear that, but you do spy a group of orcs, easily 6 or 7 of them in a tree line with bows, and one of them's kind of dipping down. One's crouched next to what you just barely see a little lantern light, and then the other ones are bending and just shooting.
Okay, I'm going into the tree line, and I just realized they can see better than I can.
Yeah, they can see in the dark.
My bad.
Turns out orcs can see in the dark.
Well, is there a moon out? Because if there is, then they're.
It's overcast.
Yeah.
Of course. It's the darkest night of the year.
It is the darkened fall.
Wait. Is 3-Eye Atlas flying over?
Completely clear. All the trees have been cut down.
Dude, Jeremy, that could be your mission. Your goal is to clear the Darkenfold.
No, my goal is to get to the opposite side of the planet from this fucking miserable, slimy speck of shit.
Jeremy's hoping it's going to be better in the off-river.
No, I know it's not going to be able to see.
Anyway. So I'm crouching down low.
Won't be able to weaponize this mystical quality assigned to
You
trees.
break into the tree line. You break into the tree line, and there's more orcs here than you. As soon as you're into the tree line, you can see this band to your left. The group to your left, it's the leader, or one of the leaders, and this band of archers to the right. And then beyond that group of the leaders to your left, you see more orcs. And now, from your vantage,
This isn't looking good.
the slope dips down, and into the trees start to break apart, and you can faintly, actually you can't see it, but you can hear it, the water of, it's either marsh, bog, or the Mistbane. It's water down at the end of this slope.
Okay, I'm going to slide down for just a second and get down to the ground.
Okay, take cover.
Yeah, just first, yeah.
You just slide into the mud, hoping these orcs don't see you.
No, I don't slide into the mud.
Okay.
I
You
just
call a
crouch.
predator, man. You can cover yourself in mud.
I stop where I am, and I just go down to my haunches,
Okay.
and I'm listening.
God. One of the ones in the leader's pack sees you. He pivots to talk, and you can see him. He looks over and he goes, shouting, and then they all pivot and see you kind of sitting there. That'll be next round. How you react and how they react will be next round. Chuck, Ren, you guys are in the straight. You can see this one orc, 2 orcs are coming at you, but you can hear this ragged line coming behind you. And then the guy screams at you, Ren, actually at you, Chuck. You're the one that healed him. Where's Mary? As he staggers out of the tent. All right.
Christ.
Then these orcs are running across the clearing at you. You can either
Your
pivot and
fucking job, then, no?
you can talk while you fight. Keep that in mind. Or you can pivot, try to help this guy. Grace, what do you do?
Chuck, didn't you have something first?
You go first. I'll wait.
I think Coram would hear Ren muttering to herself, "The river knows its course. I do not fight. The shadow stretches long. I do not flee." And she levels her glaive at the nearest thing and is gonna just be ready to hold this point
Okay.
at the cost of her life.
Give me an initiative. Orc comes running forward, shield in hand, sword in his other hand.
7.
All right, you got it. Swing.
Does that mean he can't get me if I hit him?
He can do all kinds of things. You'll find out here in about 30 seconds.
Oh, that's not as good. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna use a reroll.
Damn rerolls!
That's better.
Takes all the fun out of it.
It's a 19 on the 18 on the die.
All right, you hit him.
Yeah. 6 points of damage to this band.
You cut him hard. You slam the glaive into him, push it up, punch him back. He swings his shield, knocks that glaive up, and he hacks his blade at the wooden haft of your glaive there.
Guess what I'm doing?
He just cuts it right in half. He just cuts the top of your glaive off. You hear me, Grace?
Yeah, cuts the glaive in half.
He cuts the top of the glaive off, it hits the ground. That takes up his round. Chuck, one's running at you. Initiative, what do you do?
So, first off, I want to make something clear. Is Mary not there?
All he shouted was, "Where is Mary?"
I understand that, but when we ran up, I took it to understand that she was there along with him and the child.
Now, No, I never said that. It was just him.
Harry
saying-
is the child.
I said that like this was the street that I knew her tent was on, so I was gonna stand here in this street and not let them get.
I
past.
misunderstood. I thought she was in there with
Sorry.
him. Okay, no worries. All right.
You both did. So. what do you-
Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell him. You know, we'll try to find her. Well, actually,
you can't.
so you know what? I ignore his ass. I'm gonna
There is probably a good idea, Chuck. Give me an initiative.
10.
You got it.
Oh. Total of 17.
You got it. Give me some. And I need both of you to give me a spot check.
6 points.
You cut him down. You chop him to the ground even before you get his blade into you. You cut him down. He topples to the ground at your feet.
I
this
wink
point-
at him.
Okay, at this point, to your right, you can see there's a kind of a melee has broken out in the middle of the street. There's no form to it. It's orcs and men and one of those dwarfs fighting. It's pulling in more orcs from both sides. So that's turning into a general, just melee right there of just lots of bone, flesh, iron, wood, and all that stuff. Shouts and screams. But Chuck, I need a spot check, and Grace, I need a spot check.
12, not prime.
12 not prime.
19 prime.
Chuck, as you cut him down, you pivot a little bit out of your left, out of your peripheral vision to the left. You can see that little girl. She's across the street. She's up against a barrel. There's orcs running past her. They haven't seen her at this point. And she's clearly just hiding, half in the mud, half whatnot, holding on to her little stuffed animal, terrified out of her mind.
Oh.
Take that. Hold it. Wyatt, back to you. You cut that one guy down, and you can see this melee begin to break out in the middle of the town. And then you can see more orcs coming in from the other side. So you can see that it too is you too see it's a two-flanked attack.
So there's what's near me.
Nothing is immediately near you. You can run forward, which will pull you further away from your comrades to engage, or you can pivot, try to find your comrades, or whatever.
Well, if again, is there a group of them within like 50-foot radius?
Just a couple. If you run forward about 30 feet, you'll see that melee, but that melee is a mix of humans and orcs. It's not.
Well, what I've got in mind wouldn't do me any good with it's a mix of targets is the problem.
You can pull Jeremy to kill civilians too. I mean, that's.
Yeah, well, it's not a killing attack. No, it's just something that would like root people, but it affects everything.
Yeah, I've had sleep cast many times.
Well, it's not sleep either, but it's just,
All right, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna go find a central. I'm gonna go find where the nearest combat is and start picking off whatever targets I can.
All right, you just charge for that melee into the middle of town to join the practice. All right, at the end
Anybody
of this,
looks like they're in trouble, I'm taking out the person.
okay, you just join into that practice. Jeremy, you're still kind of half hidden. You actually, so your back is to this rubbish heap, right?
Yeah.
And you took a shot and got the one in the leg. You can see Ren and Coram in the middle of fracas fighting off orcs, that wounded guy. But then to your left, suddenly Wyatt appears just for a moment as he runs past your left, and then he vanishes behind the tent, going back into town. What do you do?
So Wyatt over on my left?
Yep. The two are on your right. McGowan's gone, and Wyatt runs past on your left.
Well,
I don't know, Coop. I don't know. Go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm going to finish off that orc that I didn't kill, and then I'm going to start
Can't
making
see
my
him.
way.
He's fallen into the tent. You can run over there and finish him off.
Sure. If we're going to, there's like 782 orcs. If we're quibbling about one, we're fucked.
Are you going to go attack the one you can't see? Or just take
Yes.
another shot. All right. So
Yeah.
you start running over. You can see him. He's fallen down in the tent. Pull part of the tent down, and he's trying to get that arrow out of him. He's pulling at it. Blood's all over the fucking place. When you get to the edge of the tent, he starts pulling the dagger out. Take your shot. He's prone, so you get plus something
I'm
5.
going to use a reroll.
He's prone, Jeremy.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so.
Oh, there you go.
Shot himself.
It's like a 26 or something. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I
5
don't like-
damage.
I certainly don't like these rerolls. It takes away all of the chances of heroism and all of the chances, or it lends it to heroism, but takes away the chances of things going awry, right?
Wait, do I have any rerolls?
Just attack us more.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, just use them up. Spoiling attacks. All right, Jeremy, give me some damage. I got 1 hit point. Can you kill me
I
with
have
that?
5, yeah.
All right, so you thump him in the chest. He flops over dead. All right, that ends that round. Beginning next round. Davis, back to you. You can see 2 of those leader orcs start moving towards you, and even as they do, the archer orcs, they have clearly spied you.
I'll leap into the water.
And you just start running down the hill. All right, so they're gonna start taking pot shots at you. When you run,
I drop the sword, pull my knife, and I dive.
we've lost your. We can barely hear you. What's
You're very
going on?
quiet, Davis.
Yeah.
What's that?
Usual.
There we.
Sorry, earlier he was turning his
You're
book
good
and it was actually muting you out, so I cut him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's true.
Oh, sorry.
Davis, so you start running down. As soon as you start running down that hill, the 2 from the leaders pack pivot back. They don't chase you.
Okay.
But the others start taking pot shots at you. You're moving target, so they get a heavy minus on there. So these arrows are whistling by you. One's on fire, just whistles by, and you start running down. Now, when you get about 50 feet down, you can see the mistbank, and you can see all of these canoes pulled up onto it, and 3 or 4 orcs standing down there. They clearly came up the mistbank, beached here to debouch and start and prep their attack. Keep charging.
Yeah. How many options I got here? Hell yeah.
All right. So next round, you will be amidst their boats, fighting in that fracas. All right, back into the street. Chuck, Grace, you've got a moment where no orcs are attacking you. Big fight breaking out to the right. Orcs now coming in from behind you. You know clearly you're going to get hit soon. Chuck, you spied the girl, but you can't. You're mute, so you can't say.
I can point though.
Yeah, you can point.
Yeah, so I grab a hold of Ren and I point her out and kind of. I'm actually going to kind of grab the old man and just let's go.
All
And
right,
try to
he's
get to her.
hobbled. He's on a crutch, and he's pretty heavy. So he's.
I can carry him.
You good? What's your strength?
Yeah.
You gonna sheathe your blade to carry him, or you just gonna put an arm around him? What do you do? Very
Yeah,
important.
I know. It's raining. There's mud. I
Are
get
you
it.
going to use them as a shield or not?
More importantly,
Well, I was going to say I put my shield up and I carry him as a shield and have my weapon out.
there's no way you can pick him up one-handed. I mean, he's a big.
No, I know that. He's going to have to carry his own a little bit.
guy. All right, so you just throw your shield on your back, throw your arm around him, and start hobbling that direction.
Wait. Before you go, as you're kind of like, as this is sort of like happening, Ren follows your finger, sees the girl, says to you, Corum, get him to the canoe. I'll get her. I'll meet you there.
That's what
I'll
I'll
get them
do.
to safety.
I'll start heading to the canoe then.
You start moving down the street, Grace, as you pivot to run to the girl. As I described last round, there was 2 orcs running past the girl. One of those has got a long wolf spear in hand. He pivots when he sees you running in that direction. This is Davis's wolf spear.
He's
Steve?
hitting him running.
What? How's the old man dressed?
He's just got a ragged shirt on and some old
Okay.
pants. He's barefoot.
All right, so I'm gonna try to just kind of fit him mostly over me. All right, give the illusion of an old man kind of moving along. I mean, I'm gonna try to get him down the hill to the boat, but if we get attacked, he's gonna get hit first.
Okay. Okay.
Throwing that out there.
Gotcha. Your backside is protected against random orcs, which they're coming through the camp. So, Grace, as you're running forward to engage this guy, the little girl looks at you. You see immediately to your left. You see more orcs coming in. They're hacking their way through some people pulling a tent down, maybe a round or 2 from where you are. Give me an initiative as this guy leaps forward with his spear. He leaps in the air trying to stab you with the spear.
That's a 5.
Simultaneously. What's your arm class?
My armor class?
Yeah, I did that.
It's 11.
Oh, wait, I did hit you.
Ah.
See, I should never say it. Doesn't matter. Stabs you for 4 points of damage. Just lances you in the shoulder. Quite a bit of blood, mostly bludgeon wound your blade.
I would love to just sprint past him
Yep, done.
and get her.
Okay, as you run past him, he stabs you. You kind of knock him off his feet a little bit. He's still honestly, but you kind of knock him to the side. He pivots with you. Chuck, as you throw that, I forgot there's one that deglaive Grace. As you throw that guy over your back, start running. That guy pivots around to face you. He's got a shield, sword in hand. So you got this guy kind of hanging to your backside. Give me an initiative as he turns to slash at you because Grace just broke with him and ran. What?
Since I'm allowing you to retcon that, I would also like to retcon the fact that if I knew he was there, I wouldn't be putting this guy on my shoulder.
Okay,
I'd be
perfect.
facing
All right,
off.
so you pivot and kill him. Give me an initiative. Yep, makes more sense. Yep.
All right, come on, dude. What'd you get?
He is
Shit.
wounded.
I
You
rolled a
have
foot.
85
You
reroll.
have 760.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So Grace, I'm using the reroll.
Wait. What did you get initiative?
A 3. Shit.
No, you got it. I got it too. Swing.
Did you? No shit. All right, never mind,
I
Grace.
got it too.
Oh, nice. Cool.
That's right. My pain medicine's kicking in now. You better watch out, buddy.
You always have that.
Go to sleep on you here. Oh, 16.
You got it. He's got
Okay.
2 hit points left.
He's on it.
I behead him.
You knock his head off. He toppled at your feet. And that guy kind of staggered forward. And at this point, you're trying to grab him up and move on down the line. All right, back to you, Wyatt. You come plunging into this fracas of orcs, and you can see it's becoming this magnet of everybody. Go ahead.
What I'm trying to do is free up combatants. So anybody who's in a fight, I'm going to take out the person they're fighting and then try and start organizing people one at a time. So
Gotcha. All right, Leave give me an initiative. Actually, I'm going to give you an initiative as you kind of run into the backs of the orcs. So go ahead and take your swing. But you can tell you're going to be in the middle of this thing in about 2 melee rounds. There's more and more. It just is drawing everyone to it.
more
brought
breaking
back.
to the edges, but I'm trying to pull people out into a line.
All right, give me a swing.
17,
All right, yeah, you cut into him. Give me some damage.
12.
He topples to the ground. All right, Jeremy, you're standing in the mix of this tent. You see your friends start running down the road, headed towards the canoes. What are you doing?
I was just reading about Sinestro.
Well, Sinestro's not going to help you here
I know he's not. Well, he's a bastard. He wouldn't help
because
me.
you don't have yellow. Wait, no,
that's
his
true.
weakness is yellow.
No, Sinestro is yellow.
Oh, that's right. That's his
Yeah,
weakness.
he's
Okay, yeah.
Which, by the way, the Green Lantern's got to be the dumbest superhero ever. If Sinestro, who looks like the devil, is like, "Hello, I'm your friend," and he's like, "Okay."
He was his trainer or something like that.
I don't
can't-
buy it. I don't
I
buy
can't
it.
remember the story. It's
No.
been a hot minute since I read the Green Lantern.
You know.
Okay, so I just see a mess of chaos and an orgy of violence off on my right, and
So you come out of the tent.
Yeah.
You're looking south. All right. You
Okay.
see Ren and what's his name, Corum, moving in the southerly direction. Behind you, you see this fracas of 50 or 60 orcs, and you know that Wyatt vanished into it, but you don't see him. McGowan, you see nowhere. There's orcs in the tree line. There's orcs down the street. You've kind of got, if you just ran south and stayed off the road, just an open field of nothing.
Am I going in the same direction as Corum? Because
You're
I
headed-
was
you
going
said
to
you're
get
headed to the
Maury.
boat, right?
I was going to get Mary.
Yeah, she's south of you. Yeah, she was down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
is the boat that we parked, is that south of me?
Yes.
Then I'm going south.
You have this strange opening in front of you where there's nothing at the moment immediately in front of you. You can just run.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut into it next
You
sprint.
leap out of the wreckage of this tent, just bow down, running as fast as you can. First round will be 30 feet. Next round you can do, if you want to do a full target, 120 feet, you can move very, very fast at that point. All right, ends that round, beginning next round. More arrows thumping in. Now most of the orcs have entered into the town, other than the archers. Davis, and you come sliding down. One of the orcs pivots, shouts. Some of the other orcs starts running at you. What do you do?
Run and dive into the river.
All right, you just go right into the drink, vanish into the water. All right, orcs start running up, shouting and screaming and cursing at you when they do not follow you into the water. All right, ends that for you. Ren, you bypass this one. You come running up to the little girl. She screams, throws her arms at you. What do you do?
I scoop her up. I'm ready.
All right, Chuck, you got a couple of options here. You're
Yeah.
moving forward. This guy is kind of leaning on you and whatnot. There's an orc right in front of you that Ren ran past. He's pivoted around. He's got his wolf spear and he's fixing to hurl it you can leap forward and attack him, but you have to abandon this dude. You can't help this dude in any way, shape, or form if you're going to attack that orc in front of you.
What's the reason I would want to? Why would I want to attack him?
Because he's fixing to throw that spear at Rand.
Am I able to do anything about that?
No, you're scooping the ground. You're
No.
running forward. You ran past him. You purposely ran past this guy. He stabbed you in the shoulder. As you run past, you're scooping this girl up. That orc is not just standing there. He pivots to follow you. You're moving faster than him.
This is
You're not going to move faster than his
this is
spear. That's his
Steven
thing.
illustrating what he knows about my character. Yes, I will leave the old man to die.
The puzzled expression on his face reveals that no, it was not.
Go
All right,
ahead.
you leap forward. So, Chuck, you ain't going to +2 on a back attack. But first, before you roll, give me an initiative to see if he throws his spear before you leap into him. I got a 9.
I got a 9.
Simultaneously, his spear unleashes. You carve into him. Grace, what is your armor class without dexterity? Shield?
Hold up. I would like to declare that my action was so good that it actually causes her not to be hit.
No. It's simultaneously. The spear leaves his hand as you carve into him.
I
We
rolled a
get to
nat
hear what it
20.
was?
I rolled a nat 20.
Now he's
That's epic.
Now he's pensive. That's pensive, Steven, right there.
It is epic. So I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to play Steve CNC or do you want to play Twitch CNC? What do you want? What do you want to
What?
experience here?
Jesus, dude.
I'm not sure what the right answer is, to be honest with you.
There's only one.
My AC's 10. My AC's 10.
I
Whichever.
can be gentle or I can be not.
Just play it.
Oh, don't ever
Alright,
be gentle with me. Ever.
You'll have an epic swing, but the spear leaves the hand. Actions that happen simultaneously. So that spear goes off and sticks Ren in the back. As you're scooping up that girl, that spear drives into your backside.
Ooh.
Chuck, you got a natural 20. Ren, 6 points of damage from that. You get a natural 20. Give me some damage on that as you cleave this guy down.
Percentile, right?
Do it. Maximum plus a D4 plus your strength.
I was joking. Okay. That's a 4. That's an 8. 13 points. It's pretty damn
You
good.
cut him down. Do you want to describe it, Chuck, what we do to him? Or you want
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. As he comes through with his spear, my piercing axe comes up, kind of separates his spine open, and just carries his skull right up out of his leather sack that he's wearing it on.
Ah, you dismember him, chunks of the orc flying in every which direction.
Absolutely.
You can see Mary's father hit the ground as he's trying to run forward with you to keep up with you, but he's on a crutch, got a broken leg. He falls down, hits the ground, and kind of rolls over off the road and into that mud and whatnot. All right, so Ren, you scoop the girl up. What are you doing? You just running, and then you get stabbed in the back, but spear falls to the ground. It doesn't stick all the way through.
I don't think Ren even feels it yet. I think that she feels the impact of it, but like her adrenaline is so crazy. Like the pain hasn't set in. The only things that exist in her mind are the man, the girl, and Corum. And she hears the man tumble behind her. Can she, holding the girl with one hand, help the man stand back up?
He's 20 feet behind you. Yeah, no.
Can I go there and do that?
You'll have to go back up the road. It's the opposite direction of the canoes.
I give Corum Mary, and I go to help the
All
man.
right, so you scoop the girl up, you get hit in the backside, stagger forward, you pivot around, assess the situation. You see Chuck just obliterate that orc in front of you. The old man hit the ground, roll over, and you start running towards Corum. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give him Mary and say go.
Stop. That part doesn't happen. Your
Okay.
action this round is scooping the girl up, getting stabbed, pivoting back around, and then moving forward. Next round, you can pass the girl off. But at this
That's
moment,
what I mean.
Chuck's literally just, as you're looking at him, there's a skull on his piercing axe as he's flailing body parts all over the road. The old dude's wallowing around in the mud trying to get up. All right, Wyatt, back to you. You're into this fracas. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see. Ren, don't you have colorful clothing?
Like orange and brown, yeah.
It's pretty colorful for this camp.
Yeah.
You don't see anything but mayhem everywhere. Bodies hitting the ground, blood, mist, mud, all over the place. But you do clearly see to your right, south of you, Ren on the street. You can't see what she's doing. Can't see who's with her. You can just see her cloak. Is it a cloak, I guess?
Robes.
Robe. You can see her robe as she's moving.
Well, where I'm at is what I'm trying to do is peel away some allies and get a group together.
Okay, so you can your immediate assessment. There's not a single human in this fracas is fighting with another human. Every single individual in this fracas is fighting to stay alive. They don't
Well,
care.
that's what I'm trying to do. Is each
Okay.
time I kill an
He's
orc,
trying to
I'm
he's
gonna
trying to free up
grab a-
combatants so he can rally them.
I know exactly what you're trying to do. So I'm going to need some role playing from you. You're going to have to tell me something that you're shouting, screaming,
What
grab
I'm
guys.
going to do is
whatever.
what I'm going to do is shout very loudly, stand together and hold a line, and you can almost hear his voice echo.
Okay, give me a.
Any ally that is within my sound of my voice is getting a +1 bonus to every attribute check they have.
Okay, is that automatic or do you have to make a check for that?
It's not. It's any ally. It's an automatic.
Okay,
I mean,
some of the character class skills require a check before that actually works. I don't know what one you're actually using.
It's called deific voice, and I don't really have the file open.
yeah. No. What is that?
I'll look
Right
it up.
Knight?
Go on to the next person. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, Davis has got it. All right, well, we're figuring that out. Jeremy, you're just running, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're just moving. You see off in your peripheral vision, you can see clearly, you see Ren on the road moving about and Coram with her, but you've quickly passed where they are as you just start moving south towards the river.
Peter, what class is it?
It's the divine night.
Yeah, okay.
It's a
Wait.
1 day thing.
There it is.
One a
Okay.
day.
As I'm moving, did I see them with the little kid and all that?
Yeah, you probably see her scooping up. You see her scooping up something. I
I
mean,
mean, okay, fine, fuck it. I would probably slow.
Okay.
And then I guess offer them cover fire as they try to move out.
okay. All right, so you pivot kind of. When you say slow, what does that mean?
I'm running, so I have to slow down
Do you
before I can
stop?
stop.
Okay, okay, but you're still moving.
I'm still moving. Next round, I'll yeah. I'm not
Got it,
sprinting.
got it.
I'm moving.
Got it. All right. All right, so Davis, did he need to check?
No, it's not a check. It's
Okay.
a range of 10 feet around the individual, and it gives a +1 attribute to all friends and allies of the divine
Okay.
knight.
All right, so you shout that out, Peter. One of the guys next to you kind of pivots and looks at you. But you know, as soon as you start shouting it, you can see a couple of the orcs look at you. You draw attention to yourself. But I assume that you're still in the fracas, swinging and hacking.
I'm swinging and hacking and shouting at the same time. So you said you could talk.
Yep, absolutely. Give me an initiative.
I rolled a 9. I got a 9.
You got it. Swing.
Ooh. I'm gonna go for a reroll. That would be better.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Jesus! You can carve into two of them if you do enough damage.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
You carve through one right through his guts. He stumbles to the ground, and another one you cut his arm completely off. He doesn't die, but he drops his weapon and grabs the stump of his arm, screaming and yelling. Do what?
Can I do a charisma check and like maybe do some kind of rallying, inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a charisma. Yep. As you're shouting, trying to rally these guys.
I rolled a 19 in a charisma check, trying to pull.
Okay. All right, you draw people's attention. You can see some of them look at you with a little bit of hope in their eyes because this is clearly it's a fracas. It's not going as well as.
That's what I'm continuing to shout. I'm trying to rally everybody together in an organized defense.
All right.
Hey everybody, let's fight.
All right, ends round, beginning next round. Davis, you're underneath the water, swimming under the boats. What do you do?
Following the current, I'm going to stay under the water I can hold my breath for 18 rounds.
I know, for a long time.
Wait, what the fuck happened to that stupid dog?
Nobody knows where the dog
I
is.
kept asking it. It's gone. It disappeared by the.
All right.
I know where the dog is.
Okay, so I'm swimming. I'm going with the current, not against the current. As I'm swimming, I'm recalling in my head the exact landforms and shapes of the rivers and where the currents are going as we approached the town. I'm trying to call where the dock was, what river we passed,
You
and
know.
where, in relation to all of that, Mary's house was.
Okay.
The
You
last thing I
know.
remember is Grace screaming Mary.
You know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are upriver from where you dropped your canoes. So if you just go with the current, you're going to
Okay.
end up at the canoes, especially if you swim. It can't be, more than 500 feet. Absolutely can't be. Well, maybe a little bit more, but not much more than that. So you
Okay.
know if you stay in the water and just swim, you can get out of there fairly easy.
Okay.
That-
All right.
that'd
That's
be
where
good.
I'm headed. That's
All
where I'm
right,
headed.
headed.
And I'll come up every, until I get
Okay.
to,
All
to
right.
the dock.
Gotcha. All right, so you're swimming in that direction. All right, back to. I wanted to actually do Jeremy first.
Jeremy's in
before I do
trouble.
Ren. He's fixing to be in a lot of trouble, but he realizes all kinds of stuff. Jeremy, as you stop, Johnny, you're slowing your. This is why I asked you slow, and you're slowing to a stop. Is that correct to give covering fire?
No, I haven't stopped yet.
Okay, so you're moving at a little bit of a pace,
Yeah.
not running, blah 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 blah. A whole bunch of things are going on simultaneously. You can see the fracas in the street on the corner of your eyes, but you know that you've got enemies all over to your right. You see a pretty hefty chunk of armored orcs, a good 6 of them or so, break free from the tree line, and they're moving fast. One is monstrously huge. These guys got heavy armor and whatnot, but even as you kind of focus on that, you can hear this bows twanging and these arrows coming at you. You know they're coming at you. The orcs can see in the dark, so they clearly spotted you standing there in the clearing. And now that you've slowed, you've given them a target. So give me an initiative, and let me know what you're doing. If you win initiative, I got a 5.
I got a 6.
5. What are you doing? Arrows coming in. Armored group coming to the.
They're all
behind.
coming from the same direction.
Yeah, but the armored group's not coming to you. I want to be. They're just running towards the.
The big scrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
The frack.
I don't want to go to that.
I don't want to be there.
If the other characters are not being currently menaced by like 70 enemies, I'm just gonna resume going south.
Okay, you start running. Not running, but moving. All right, I'm just going to shower you with some arrows. What's your AC?
18.
How many rerolls do I got?
You have 4.
He really wants to hit me.
I got to use up my reroll. All right, so 1 hits you, but I'm going to take 2 rerolls out of this.
All right.
Jeremy, I'm going to roll with these 1970s dice.
Okay.
See what we got.
They're gonna roll for a while.
18, 1 more hit you. So you get hit twice with these arrows strumming through. 3, 9 points of damage as these arrows stumping into you. Keep moving forward. You start moving faster.
I'm dead.
Jeremy goes down. Jonik hits the ground. All right, back to you. I thought you had more hit points.
We're first level, bro.
We're second level.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. Oh,
Since
maybe
when?
you were absent when we
I've
leveled
been
up.
first level this whole time. I have a bonus to hit of 0.
This is our second session being second level.
Roll some hit points, Jeremy.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 on the d6, so that's
there
pretty
you go.
good. So
We
what's
have
my
6
con
more.
now?
I thought we went over this last game.
14. How much damage did you do to me?
9 total.
Okay. Still going. Yeah, I'm good.
You still with us?
Good.
All right, still running. So you pick up your pace, or what do you do?
Yeah.
All right, now your arrows thrumming around you. All right, back to you two on the road. All right, so Grace, you're running forward to hand this. What's her name off? Barry off. What's his name? Chuck. What do you do? The chaos, the mayhem. Are you taking the little girl or not? You just throw her behind you?
I'm a little confused.
All right, let me recap.
I know what's going on, but my character's generally confused. Like he kind of motions for you, Ren, that says go, and I'll turn and go and grab the guy.
So
All
the
right.
guy, all right, he's motioned that. Ren, what are you doing as he's motioning?
I'll
Okay.
indicate that I'll get him.
Okay, the guy's laying on his back,
Yeah.
all right, his head facing south. So Grace, he looks up at you like this, right? Does that make sense? as you're kind of moving back, and he screams in his guttural scream, "Get her the fuck out of here!" And he's doing whatever he can. Well, what do you do?
Yeah, I sprint as fast as I can towards the canoe.
All right, you just pivot and start running pell-mell in that direction. Chuck, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go try and get him.
All right, you ready? He's a
Hunt
heavy
for
guy.
the win.
He's a heavy guy. He's broken. You got a blade in your one hand. Are you sheathing your blade? You use both hands. Or you're just gonna try to one hand and drag him up. His crutch is laying on the ground. He's laying there in the mud.
Yes.
He grabs you and pulls you down to him.
No, hold up. So we're
He's
we're
moving to grab.
we're not
Wait,
gonna. So can we have an agreement? We're not gonna metagame.
We're not metagaming. He reaches forward and he grabs you, trying to pull you to him.
No, that's not what happens. All right.
It's what he tries to do. So you step back to avoid it.
No, I turn
Okay.
and I just leave him.
Okay. You just start running, following Ren. All right. Excellent. Fine. So you start running in that direction. Wyatt, back to you. You're going to be very alone here very soon.
Yeah, well, what else is new? But again, I'm still trying to organize.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You're
like-
trying to do that.
And as I see other people in melees, I'm going after the next target.
Yeah. But I want you to
Urban game.
understand that more orcs are joining this fracas every
Well,
melee round.
That's what I'm trying to organize as a
I
as
know
a
what you're
group.
trying to
and a
do, but
retreat.
each round there's less humans, more orcs. I want to be very clear on that. As these orcs are joining this practice.
Yeah, well,
and these
I
guys
can't
are
exactly
most
go-
of these guys
I
are
can't
level.
exactly go sprinting away, you know. So
You-
I got to get some people together and then.
You can do whatever you want to do, my friends. I will tell you this, Peter. I've lost many characters doing what you're doing in Davis's games. So, initiative. One guy leaps to your side. He definitely sees what you're trying to do. You got it. He gets to your side. He's got a bloody short sword in hand, a punch dagger that he's picked up off of an orc. He's bleeding out of his nose. He's got an arrow stuck in his side. He's clearly ready to fracas.
A good recruit right there.
Good
Tell
recruit
you
right
what.
there.
I rolled a 16 for my next target.
Give me some damage. Orc leaps up at you.
5 points of damage.
You cut him down. He topples to the ground there. Now you see, as you cut him down, you've lost sight of Ren. She's gone out of your peripheral vision. You're still kind of standing on the edge, but you see this group of heavily armed orcs, 6 of them, spill into the center of the town about 100 feet south of you. Huge leader. 5 other guys, heavily armored blades, and the leader's looking around left and right, trying to figure out. He's clearly assessing what's going on. All right, ends that for you. Davis, you're just swimming at this point. Ren, you're just running as fast as you can. You start to clear the village a little bit. You can see the gangplank in front of you. Orcs fracas to the left and right. No one's really paying attention to you. You do see this surreal moment when you look over to your right. You see Johnny running, bow in hand, but he's like 100 feet over to your right. He's just booking. Well, he's mostly booking. He's got arrows kind of stuck into him. He's tearing off down the way. And then Chuck, you're just barreling off behind her, right?
Yeah.
I assume you have plenty of targets of opportunity, Chuck. You can pivot and fight, or do you just run through this melee headed for the birds?
Cast disintegrate.
I'm gonna stay with her and the child.
Okay. She's getting a little bit ahead of you just because you got armor and she's a monk, but you clearly in sight and all of that. Jeremy, I'm going to take a couple of pot shots at you, but heavy minus because you're running at this point. Arrow stumping in the ground around you, nothing. Davis swimming. Back to you, Wyatt. All right, now that you can see that leader clearly spots you. You're the best equipped, best armored, clearly the best fighter going on. He motions for his guardsmen here to charge, and 3 of them start charging in your direction towards that fracas.
So, are that group within like close to each other?
Yes, these 3 would be close. Not in a line.
I didn't say that they don't need to be in a line. I just
Want to be
need
sure.
a 50-foot
Lightning bolts in a line. I don't know
just
what
need
to
a
do.
50-foot radius. That's
Yeah,
what I need.
got it. You got it.
So I see them coming.
Yes.
Well, you see him pivot, and it looks like, I don't know, like some kind of superimposed image pops up over him that seems to correct his position, and he spins and shouts something in some kind of strange language, and you see a lot of energy, kind of like almost green glowing tendrils of energy come rooting up around these orcs to try and freeze them in place.
Okay. What spell are you casting?
It's like entangle, basically.
What is
But
it? What is it actually?
It's entangle, but I'm
Okay,
changing
gotcha.
the description.
Okay. Yep.
You have
All
a
right.
dexterity throw to get out of it, but it basically roots them in place.
All right. That starts exploding up and around him. An orc next to you, as you turn to start pivoting and casting the spell, leaps forward with his dagger, and he just starts stabbing you in the midriff there. What's your armor class?
20.
20. I'm gonna take a reroll.
All
He
right.
stabs you with his dagger. Take 3 points of damage. He just starts jabbing it in your side somewhat. That guy next to you leaps on him. Another guy kind of joins you. But you can see the humans are now, those who can run are beginning to run. There's just too many orcs. They're all over the place. Most of the encampment's on fire. The whole place is just
Don't,
disintegrating.
Wyatt, I'm coming for you. Don't worry.
So the question is, did I freeze those guys in place?
Yeah, it just explodes up and around them, wrapping them
If
up.
you want a good description, it's like tendrils of green energy that have just grappled them,
Davis.
froze them.
Nice. All right, yeah, they're hell. They start hacking at it, trying to push
So
through.
I'm gonna yell at everybody that's with me that I can get to and tell them to start running in the direction where they're rooted and try to run past them.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's your action this round. All right, Ren, you're on the gangplank, just running pell-mell. You can see other people running through the woods as you're just constantly down this thing. Full charge at this point, I assume, as you're just moving as fast as you can, which is about 120 yards, 120 feet around. Chuck, you're keeping pace, but she's, like I said, she's getting ahead of you. A couple of rounds, you should be down at the river. Jeremy, you're doing the same. Nobody's pursuing you guys. Davis, you come bubbling out right next to your canoes. They're all pulled up onto the bank where you left them 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, just here.
Whatever it was. Yeah. First thing you notice is that dog is in one of those canoes.
I take off with the dog.
You do see other canoes, other
No,
people
okay.
jumped in canoes, and they're taking off. People are just getting out of here.
Okay, I get up on the thing, the dock, and I look up. What do I see?
First thing you see, we got this ragged, mangled tree, boggy shit to the left and right of this gangplank. But you see Ren running pell-mell down this gangplank towards you. And Corum not far behind her, 20 feet.
Ren, to the boat! And I start unwrapping the boat to the thing.
All right, Corum right behind, and then Jeremy comes plunging into your view as well, off to the left as he runs up, a couple arrows stuck in his backside. Pete, back in the fracas in the middle of town.
Well, that's my plan. I'm going to get as many people that are near me as I can to start heading in the direction past those people.
Okay, so you got a couple options. You got about 60 orcs and humans scattered in this 100-foot area right in front of you. They're all moving constantly, right? No one is standing still. They're leaping, fending blades. Wait, let me describe. Jumping to the left and right, running. And when you shout, everyone to the boats, anyone on the edge of that, any human starts to run. The guys in the middle, they can't get out. The orcs just turn on them ferociously.
That,
You've only got like 3 guys next to you.
that thing that I did, it hits anything within 50 feet.
That was down the road
Yeah.
where the
Well,
leader.
I'm going that way.
Yes. So you're running in that direction, or are you trying to stay and rally the humans here?
I'm yelling to anybody that's near me to come with me and go in that direction.
And you're running in that direction. All right. So you start running in that direction, leaving that fracas behind you. You pass those 3 guys that you tangled up easily. As you come running around, you see, and this will be the end of this round, in the middle of the street, you see that leader orc, 2 other orcs, right there in your line of path. You can either run to the right and just avoid them, or you can run right into them or run to the left and avoid them, whatever you want to do.
So the right, is that close? Is that to the river, or?
The river is directly in front of you. The river is dead
So
south.
I have to run through those guys. In
You
order
got
to
to
get,
run past them or through them, one or the other.
I'm going to go run around them to the right.
You start running to the right. The leader's he's actually he's obviously saw the spell that you cast. He shouts for his other two guys to start running, and they start running to intercept you. And then he starts running forward towards wherever your spell was cast. You come out of the ditch, or off the road through a ditch and onto the ground. You're going to run into those two diagonally. Definitely. You have a couple of options. You can just run past and let one or two of them take a swing at you, or you can stop and engage them, or you can just run by and swing as you did.
Run by and swing.
All right, you're going to get a minus on your swing, but give me an initiative as you run by. They're going to get minuses too. Do what?
Minus on my initiative.
Yeah. No, on your swing.
Okay, so I rolled a 6 on my initiative.
Only one gets to you in time. He slashes at you with his scimitar. You easily sidestep that. Take a swing as you're running past.
I rolled a 15
You got him.
and 13 points of damage.
You cut that guy down.
Holy shit.
As he hits the ground and you keep running, the other guy does not pursue. He's not going to get himself killed. You just start running. You start barreling off south. Ren, you get to the boats. Corum, you get to the boats. Jeremy, you get to the boats. I assume you all start loading in. Is that what we're doing? Okay. All right.
Am I there?
Yes. Everybody's at the boats except Peter.
Okay. Hand me the girl. I'll throw her in the boat. Ren, get in the boat. You guys get in the boat. They're untied, and I start pushing them off. Where's Wyatt?
I'm faster. I'll go find him.
Can I use? I'll go with you. Let's go. I'm not thinking twice. I'm taking off after looking for Wyatt.
All right.
I'll get in the boat with the little fucking kid then and push off.
Okay. Chuck, what are you doing?
I will be in the boat with the child.
Okay.
Hey, Grace.
All right.
So you didn't happen to pick up that wolf spear, did you?
I kind of caught it, but then I had it, and then it was gone. Sorry.
She held on to it for a moment. All right,
That's
Johnny,
a punch, though.
Corum, you guys get in the boat, push off. The little
Right,
girl starts
back
screaming
like a
for her
kid.
dad. She just starts screaming for her dad as you guys push off into the drink. Peter, you're running. Wyatt, you're running down the thing. You got a couple of rounds. You become a beautiful target for the archers in the woods, and you can hear them. They start shouting, taking a beat on you, and they just unleash a volley of arrows at Wyatt. What's your armor class?
Would the dexterity be included since I'm
Oh,
running?
yeah. You got all of
20.
them.
Yeah.
20.
That's cool.
Do you have any re-rolls left?
You have one reroll left. You have 2 plus 1s.
You get hit with one arrow. I'm going to take one.
Use 3 of them on me.
I'm going to use one, my last re-roll. If I get close, I'm going to use my... Do you have to announce the bonuses before I roll?
That's up to you. You're the game master.
Can I...
Did you see the ones that they bought
I'm not
in
using
earlier?
my bonuses on that.
What are you using? Or
Nothing. Well, I used my
Okay.
reroll. I have no rerolls left.
Oh, okay.
You got hit once for 5 points of damage. It goes through your back, in your lower back, sticks there pretty good, but no critical organs hit. Slows you a little bit. You start running, get out of that arrow range, and then you see Ren and McGowan running towards you. How wounded are you, Peter? Don't give me a hit point total. Just, are you bleeding bad, or?
I took 8 points out of 20.
I don't want to hit hit points. Just tell me how wounded your character is.
Probably a little bit more than a third.
All right, so he's bleeding, but nothing untoward. I never want to know y'all's hit points. Don't. When I ask you, just say things like, "I'm very exhausted," or "I'm not exhausted at all," You know,
I'm
just-
limping, or I'm bleeding, or
Yeah.
I'm on a scale of 1 to 14. I'm at about a 5, I would say.
Is that what it is, Jerry? You take 27 points of damage. All right, so 3 rounds later, whatever, the 3 of you come up. I think all of you wounded at this point. You get to the boats, and you can see. Did you guys stop in the river at all? Are you kind of backpedaling?
No.
You're gone.
No.
You're gone.
Yeah.
Chuck, you good with that? All right, you guys are just shooting off down. down
Hey, buddy, can you? This hurts a lot. Can you do anything about this? You did it before. I don't know.
Are you paddling, or are you stopping to discuss your wounds?
I'm paddling, and I'm like, hey, can you do? I got fucking arrows in my back. I'm like, can you? I don't know how he did it. I just know he did it.
Yeah.
So,
That girl
Okay.
screaming bloody murder for her dad.
Yeah. So,
well, what do you want me to do? Hit her and knock her out? I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just telling you what's happening. I'm just here to say what's happening, man. What you all do is up to you.
Circle back around us in just a moment.
Okay. All right. So the three of you jump into the same canoe. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I was in with the child because of
No,
Ren.
I'm
But
talking to the
Ren,
other three. I'll circle back to you. I'm talking to Peter Davis and Ren Grace.
How difficult would it be to come back down to the docks the way that we originally came and pass by to see the dad?
So you don't quite get level with the father when you meet with Wyatt. So to get to the dad, you're going to have to kind of angle up. So if this is the town, okay, the dad would be over here.
Mhm.
You're over here. So you'd have to kind of run back into town and angle up into it to spy where he fell.
She saw Corum arrive alone. She just has to know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you say anything to your comrades, or do you just
What
start
are you
running
doing?
back?
What are you doing?
I just. Come on, this
Go.
way.
All right. I pull out my dagger again.
Davis has no weapon.
And I'm looking for anything laying on the ground.
But you're going to be happy in a minute. All right, Peter, they start running back into town.
Come on, it's the long way, but we just.
It's the long
There's
way.
a, Come
there's
on. There's a whole army right behind us. We don't want to go there.
They're not stopping, I assume. Are you stopping to discuss this?
No, no.
No, I'm
Tell
just
me
going
more.
and saying we do not want to go there right now. Because you're
The question
vastly-
All right, they were running away. Are you joining them, or are you going to the boats?
I'm headed toward the boat because
Okay, all right. You start. You
I'm
started.
brave. I'm brave, Steve, not suicidal.
All
Her
right,
intention is to only go far enough to just see what happened there.
Okay. As you run into the town, you can see the first thing you realize that most of the action has shifted to the northern part of town, where that fracas was happening, and where someone cast some weird ass spell. You can still see it. These green tendrils kind of arced up into the eye.
It lasted one round.
You cannot see it anymore. The green tendrils have collapsed into the earth.
It was intended to be a delaying tactic.
It worked right here. Perfect. All right. Yeah, so you can hear most of that as you kind of move onto the edge of the town. Flame all over the place. Most of the action has moved forward. There's no one immediately around where that guy fell. You don't see him, but you can't really see that well in the dark. You humans, there's shadows and flickering flames and whatnot. You're really gonna have to go up because he fell. Remember, he fell into the ditch next to the road. What do you do?
She's gonna say to McGowan, "It's Mary's dad. I have to know what happened."
That's fine. Can I use your you have a hook sword? Is that it?
Yeah. Here,
All right. I grabbed the hook sword. Let's go.
All right,
I'm
so you
gonna
start-
try to track what happened, like where, yeah.
Okay, so you can easily see where the frag is at. You can easily see where the tent is. You're familiar with that. So just the question is for you two. Are you moving forward cautiously using tents and debris to hide, or are you just running forward as fast as you can?
Cautiously. And I'm looking for a horse.
Okay. Put it in the canoe.
That should be the new bull in a china shop, a horse in a canoe.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you guys move forward around this one tent that's miraculously intact, and you can see up the road, 500 feet or whatever it is. The fracas that Wyatt was talking about it's breaking apart at this point, but the orcs have just mayhem there. And Davis, you can see that leader orc is wading into it, blade out and whatnot. But you can see the old man. He's pulled himself maybe 10 feet down the ditch. He's laying there. And Davis, you see that wolf spear, a bloody wolf spear, laying in the middle of the road up from the dude. Got Ren's blood all over it.
Okay. I just look at Ren. I point at the wolf spear. I'm gonna go grab the wolf spear.
I'll watch
Okay.
him while he does that.
You run forward.
Now,
roll
okay.
to
I
see-
don't. Now, is that guy nearby?
Yeah. He has not drug himself. His leg's broken. He's not,
Do I recognize him as the person?
None of that fucking matters. As you run up onto the road, you see that wolf spirit and this orc who had his head stuck into a tent that you couldn't see. He looks at you, pulls out two little axes, and starts running at you like. "Ah!"
Okay, that's great. I run at him. I charge right at his face.
All right. Do you go for the wolf spear or for the orc?
No, the orc.
Okay. He starts running at you, axes in hand. Grace, what are you doing as your comrade's getting attacked?
I go for the guy. I gave him my weapon.
Okay. Thanks, initiative.
Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna try a leaping.
It's
I
fine. I
like this
promise.
hook sword. Ooh, 10.
And hit. Oh, a 10 initiative swing. Okay.
Alright, this is what I'm gonna try to do, kid. I'm gonna run up. This hook sword's new to me. Now, is this an actual hook sword?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna leap into the air, feet first, and I'm gonna use the sword. I'm gonna try to catch him by the neck and pull him down to the ground.
Let's go, dude.
How many rerolls do I get?
You
Use all those
have
chucks.
10 rerolls.
Sweet! A 19, 20, 21!
Yeah, you leap for it. You hit him in the chest, your legs, grab him with a hook sword, yank, and you just give me some damage. I mean, you're going to mostly shit damage from this.
Davis is like, get over here.
8 points of damage.
You rip his head mostly off. You know, you pull his head towards you, it bounces off your chest. You bend his back in this strange way as he falls to this heap of bones and muscle and tissue and armor at your feet, just discombobulated. All right, Ren, you get over to that guy. He's laying on his back and he's just kind of pulling himself forward, grabbing roots or whatever. And he goes, "What are you doing? Get Mariana here."
She's okay. She's in the canoe. Come on. We're going. Come on. Let's get out of here. The girl needs her dad.
He's pretty heavy, and as you're trying to
I'm
pick
pretty
him
strong.
up, as you're trying to pick him up, he goes, "There's no going. Just make it fast." And he kind of rolls his head a little bit to the side.
What do you mean? It's time to go. We don't have time for this.
Kill me, woman.
This is why I left him on the side of the road.
I
Gowan,
am
you're
just
done
slapping
now,
across
buddy.
the face.
you see Ren getting very frustrated with this gentleman. You scoop
Okay,
him.
how big
She's
is
hauling
he?
him.
He's probably about 250, 280, something like that.
Holy
6'2".
shit.
He's got a broken leg.
So he's mostly he's mostly dead.
I've got a
He's messed
16
up.
strength. I've got a +2 modifier.
Yeah, you can definitely drag him, but there's not
Yeah.
going to be any fast exit from this.
That's fine.
Wait, you have a 16 strength?
Mhm.
Sweet, you're stronger than me.
Strong.
I'm trying to help you, and you're like, get away.
How do you think I grappled you?
Right.
McGowan, first I got it. Do you grab the spear or not?
I grabbed the spear. Okay. Ren's talking to the guy.
She's slapping him.
While you're talking to him, I hand you your hook sword back, right? And then I
Yeah.
pick up the spear, and I say, grab him by one arm. I'll get him by the other.
Yeah, come on.
And we just heave him up. I don't really care what.
Okay, all right. Y'all start heaving him out. Chuck, what you got?
While all that was going on, I was going to cast a couple spells. First off,
Now,
I
to
want.
be clear, this is the same day you healed that dude. Do you have spells left?
Yeah, I've got 2 left.
Okay. Okay.
We're 18 minutes into the day.
Yeah. So this is I have to do this. You said the child was screaming, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to cast Remove Despair, try to calm her and to lull her into a sleep.
Nice.
All right. We'll try to calm her into sleep and calm her down, and then I'm going to cast Aid on the driver here for 2 points.
Okay.
And that's
Are you
about
gonna
all I
pull
could
the
do.
arrows? Are you going to pull the arrows out of him?
Yeah, because I've got bandages.
When you cast sleep on the girl, she falls out of the canoe. No, I'm kidding.
Steven, no.
All right, so you move down, you calm the girl down, and then the next couple of melee rounds, you work these arrows out of Jonic, cast Aid on him, 2 hit points or whatever it is. All right, so that's 3-4 rounds as the fracas is going on in town. All right, so you guys drag this guy. He starts helping once you start, both of you, and with both of you doing it, you can get him moving, not super fast, but fairly quickly down the fracas. No, do it.
While we're dragging him down there, Ren, it's an omen. It's a warning. That's what they are. division.
Yeah, it is. You're exactly right. We have to get this looked at.
We have to get this fixed. I don't want that.
I imagine they both just start laughing. Like Ren starts laughing. The just pure
Alright.
despair and horribleness of it all.
All right, you guys drag. It takes 2 or 3, 4 melee rounds to get down. The orcs are now looting the town, burning it. People, and the last of the people have kind of scattered. Wyatt, you're the only one left on the bank at this point. You know, as people vanish, you can vaguely see in the dark your comrades because you guys stopped canoeing to fix up, pull arrows, and all of that bullshit out. You can vaguely see them downriver a little bit when your other 2 comrades come up pulling this.
I'm
wounded.
trying to get the boat ready while we're.
Yeah. So you all pile into the same boat, I'll assume the 4 of you do. And
Yeah.
push off and head off, dog in tow, and move off and down to the river. By the time Corum and Jonic are ready to canoe again, the other boat pulls up abreast, and you guys have got a bloody, mud-covered crew, but your adrenaline's pumping.
I'm ready to go back.
Get out now, and I start pedaling.
All right, y'all start moving with purpose.
Yeah.
How beat up are these two?
I don't know. I think everybody's bleeding.
Ren's breathing.
Oh, that was a total of 4 points back
Oh,
to
me?
you, Johnny.
Yeah, Corum might not have gotten wounded, but I think even you got wounded, didn't you, Chuck?
I took a bit. I did take some damage.
Yeah. So everybody's bleeding in the boat.
I'm not bleeding at all.
Did you not get hit?
Not at all.
You have no armor class, no weapons.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you got,
kind
I
of
punched you in
strange.
the head. You took like 2 damage from that.
Yeah,
Did get punched.
true.
Yeah.
All right. So you all start moving with crazy purpose down here, joining a couple of the other canoes. Everyone's just beating, retreating from the river.
Is there anyone else on the river?
Yeah, there's other people who escaped the point, and they're moving. They're moving with the same purpose and speed that Jonic is. they're not lingering to see what's coming next.
Right.
All right, you all move.
I keep an eye on
Lord,
the
be sympathy for the raid.
I keep an eye on the bank looking for a horse.
Thank you, Lord Gazumba. Yeah, you're going for a horse. Well, you're moving too fast for that. As it's only like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. You guys were in that camp like 15 minutes. And as you move on, just moving very, very quickly down the Mistbane. I think you're still on the Mistbane, right? Yeah. No. Within an hour or so, you spill into the Denau River, which is a much bigger river than the Mistbane, and start moving very, very rapidly south.
How many boats are with us?
Well, it depends on how you can easily outstrip them. Some are going faster than you. There's probably 7, 8 other boats on the river. Some slower, but most of them are fast.
I asked one of the guys in the other boat where the closest settlement is.
Haverstraw. He goes, I'm going to Haverstraw. Fuck this place. I'm out.
That's where we're trying to get to. Let's
How
boogie.
far is Haverstraw?
He says we should make it just after dawn if we push through the night. You can tell he's wounded. He's covered in mud. He's tired of shit, but he's like, he's
All right.
literally, he's got Johnny's attitude at this point. I just want to go home.
All right.
Mom.
We'll just say, okay, I try to gather up as many boats. I just yell to people,
Okay.
stay together. All right, let's
Ren
stay
is
together.
helping with this. Yeah.
You guys get a small flotilla together within 30, 40 minutes.
Okay.
10 or 7 or so boats with you.
Yes,
Some of them
I'm
do
moving.
you see some of them beach and vanish back into the woods, but a lot are clearly bruised from this fracas.
Now, is slavery work here? Because I can take these guys and sell them.
Yeah, it's it's actually one of the huge things that orcs do is they enslave and
That's
sell
what I
them
thought. That's what I thought.
in the West. They cart them over the Rhodope Mountains.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to check on that guy. Where's he? What's he?
He's conscious, but he's in just a
Yeah.
lot of pain. But he starts thanking you guys for saving him. And then he looks for the girl, Mary. And I guess she's unconscious.
Oh shit! He cast
Remove fear.
remove
Despair.
fear.
Yeah, I tried to put her to
Oh, you
sleep.
didn't catch. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they reunite. She's extraordinarily excited. She wants to get into that boat, but you guys have too many people on your boat to begin with.
Yeah.
So That's not an advisable thing. Do you guys do it? Do you let her?
No.
Okay. You never know. It's about now that you guys would split the party again and start running in different directions. All right. So y'all just book it all night.
Yeah.
All night, you guys. By dawn, by the time the coast, sliding by very, very fast, especially on the Danow. You guys pass a couple of small islands. You lose a couple of the boats there as guys just beach their canoes and tumble out and collapse in exhaustion. So there's about 5 boats when you swing south and really pick up a heavy current as a couple other rivers spill into it. And you're told that Haverstraw, once you beach at Mud Island, you're about a half a day's walk from Haverstraw. But it's civilized country.
There'll be 9,152,706 trolls between here and there.
There will only be an army of paladins impressed on you. They've come south to round up Johnny's character.
He said they didn't go this far. So.
All right, so by dawn, you guys beach yourself. You can see Johnny's, the thing he's dreamed of his whole life, open country. There's no trees in front of you. You can see the eastern bank of the Danow River as you can just head over there and beach your canoes, and you're in the edge of the Oth River Valley, leaving the Darkened Fold behind. Haverstraw is to your north, about half a day. Probably not even that.
South or north?
North. To the south are 2 other towns called Cross Forks and New Edinburgh. But those are about a day, a little over a day to get done.
Feel as though I have just pushed a great boulder up a momentous hill.
Who's asked the guy where he wants to go?
He's going to Haverstraw.
What's his name? What's your name, fella?
What's a good name? Give you a name.
People in chat have been calling him Wesley.
All right,
Wesley, that's a good name.
Wesley, he throws his hands up. He goes, I lost all my pelts. I lost everything. I've got this sword at my side. I lost everything. I got 2 gold
It
pieces.
used to be a dread pirate, was a question.
I got
I
it.
reach into my
Nice.
I reach into my pouch and give him all my gold.
I don't think you have anything. Ren took it all.
I didn't take all of his gold.
Oh, what did you leave him with?
10
I only-
gold pieces.
I only took 10.
Yeah, I only had 20, so I should have 10 left. I give him all my gold.
Okay.
There.
But when you start to hand it to him, he says, he goes, I'll take 3 gold pieces. That'll get me seed money. Don't impoverish yourself.
I'm not impoverished. I've
Think
got
of your
a lot
daughter.
more.
You hear this other dude in another boat goes, I'll take some gold. I don't have anything.
Yeah, but you don't have a name. We don't care about you. You don't even
All right.
know you?
Listen, so you guys beach your canoes here on the east bank. I want you to role play out what you're going to do. You were given the information you were just giving. The sun has just come up over the horizon. There's no forest in front of you. You can see the Darkened Fold, obviously to the west, just across the river. But looking to the east, it's just fields of grass, slightly brown because it's autumn. As far as you can see, Haverstraw Jr. Role play this out.
Caked in mud, sweat, blood, and
Blood.
death. I slowly, with wet shoes, kind of squelch up the shore to this beautiful grassy expanse, and I drop to my knees. I just absorb its resplendent excellence. I thought that was going to be my tomb, about 10 times over.
I go to the river. We beached everything. I asked Wesley, Wesley, do you have family in Haverstraw? Do you know anyone in Haverstraw?
I know a lot of, traders that I work with and other hunters. And he points back up the river. Some of them aren't going to make it. So,
Just point us around Haverstraw. Just help us around Haverstraw.
sure. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Then I
It's
go.
strength in numbers.
Then I go to the river and bathe and clean myself, wash my boots up,
Okay.
rinse out my sheepskin jacket. I'm holding on to that sheepskin vest. I'm not letting go.
I think Ren is standing next to Jonik, kind of hands on the hips, bent over slightly, just kind of also taking it in a little silently.
Chuck, Jeremy, or Peter?
Well,
Anything?
what I'm doing is I'm just getting my stuff together and stepping onto the shore, just kind of shaking my head about,
I'm
you know, talking to himself. But you also notice that he doesn't have a single scratch on him anymore. His armor's still beat up, but there's not a wound on him anymore.
You.
I'm gonna set up camp, start cook fire, so I can get some dinner on.
All right. Some warm
Oh,
food.
right. It's been a long day.
It's been a long 24 hours. All right.
Really has.
You guys spend the morning eating, resting, cleaning wounds and bodies and all that.
How beat up is Ren?
She has a hole, I think probably about the size of like a tennis ball
Oh,
through
shit.
her like stomach.
I'm gonna go try and patch her up with the various types of medication and whatnot.
I know the
Or-
bandages only work. The bandages only, you can stop wounds and clean and all that, but they only heal hit points if you do it within 1 to 5 melee rounds of the wound taking place.
Well, it's still going to be better than her not bleeding.
Absolutely.
But you also notice that he is doing something very little odd. You see him pressing on various like energy points, on her, and her wounds start to heal.
What are you casting?
Cure light wounds.
Okay.
She'll kind of wince and say, "Who's polishing whose armor now?"
Like 8
Hey.
points.
Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you.
All right.
It doesn't look like he was enchanting anything. It looks like he's using like chakra points.
Channeling your energy.
Hey, wait. Peter, that guy that was fighting with you, did he survive? Is he around in this group of people, Kent?
No, you don't see him. But did he survive? Who knows? You'll have to go back to the Darkenfold
I'll
to see.
have it.
Well, Davis, if you ever need to make another character, you make that guy.
There you go.
Yeah. That's
I was
good.
talking.
All right, so you guys pack up, start limping up. I assume you're just gonna leave the canoes here, start moving up the river, headed to Haverstraw.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to push the canoes into the water. Just let them go.
Okay.
Because I don't need. We got off here. We got off here. And then, as a final act of defiance, I will hawk a bloody loogie into the river, kick a rock into it, and then leave.
All right. As you curse the instrument of your survival and your rescue, you start moving up the river, away from the water. It doesn't take 2 minutes for a couple of those hunters jump into their canoes and canoe down and gather up the canoes that he ditched into the river and start rounding them up. But you guys start moving on up the riverbank, headed to Haverstraw. You're moving much slower than you would normally do because you've got a broken leg. So it takes you well after noon before you come to the tall, 20-foot tall walls of Haverstraw. It's built along the edge of the Oth River, which is a small river in and of itself. The town is walled only on 3 sides. The riverside is not walled. As you come approaching early afternoon, I believe it is called the Red Gate, and we will stop here for the evening and pick up at the beginning of entering the Red Gate next week.
Woo!
Right.
Good session, everybody.
Do I see any
We
merchants? Yeah.
It's a good session.
Oh, wait, I have one really quick. Is there if I slide something in at the last second?
Yeah, we got a few minutes. Yeah.
Upon McGowan once again losing all of his money to this guy who has none, Ren is going to do what she has been intending to do with his stolen 10 gold pieces all of this time, and that is reverse pickpocket it back to him so that the next time he reaches into his pocket, he has money.
I'll be able to enjoy the tavern.
Now that Wesley guy's still with you. A couple of the other guys with you. So at this point, I'll give you some NPC names next round so you guys know a little bit more of these folks as you go into town. You enter the Red Gate and enter Haverstraw, where Jonic is hoping there will be no danger or adventure in his future. We will all be
No, I don't mind. I don't mind danger, adventure. I want comfort. This is so far. This is more brutal than Barsoom.
Welcome to the world of Erg. That was a
More
great
brutal than-
session.
What's that planet that Mongol rules? War World. This is worse than that.
Exactly. Yeah, y'all did. That was a fantastic session. You guys did absolutely great. That was very, very cool. Wesley or Wyatt, I thought you were dead. I'm sure that you were just going to stay there and fight until you were just
No,
dead.
I was trying to at least get some people away.
That was a very fun game. That was a really fun combat,
Yes.
Steve. That was really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And holy shit, everybody, the support tonight. First of all, like all of the donations and gifted subs earlier, and then on the back half, the raid from Lord Gazumba and all of his awesome community coming in here and sticking around.
Who do you think you are? No, I'm just kidding.
That rules.
Thank you.
Who do you think you are being so fucking cool in this
Fuck
chat?
no.
God.
Very, very cool. Thank you. Thank you for joining the fracas. There you go. Lots of chaos, blood, and mud.
Oh yeah, that's good. All right, let's do these giveaways and get out of here. So let me get the giveaways stopped. If you've not, give us a follow over here on twitch.tv/trollergames. Exclamation point raffle will get you into the raffle. As I'm going to close these out here in just a second. Appreciate everybody for coming to hang out with us tonight. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Not without its charm.
No, I've had this, Sean. That's for sure.
You got a caravan building. You got Mary, her dad, this dog. You got Wesley's joining.
Well, I'm ditching Grandpa and the little girl. They're no good to me. But these able-bodied men are looking to be hirelings in about 20 minutes.
Oh, there you go. What was that, Grace? What was that thing we put together on
The Wandering Menagerie. I was just thinking
Yes.
about that. This is the origin story of the Wandering Menagerie.
This is how it began.
This is your perfect isekai story. You've got animal companions. You got some barely underage kid. You got.
It is Soul. It is scheduled for a summer Kickstarter backer kid crowdfunding campaign. Zoe has sent over the first test art, so we're working on it. And Peter's doing the interior. We're going black and white on Barsoom, but Peter's not working on that yet because he's working on Castle Zagat. So Peter, do not start on Barsoom. Continue working on
Okay, you guys don't have the little quick start guide that I wrote up for Barsoom? Peter's
Yes.
art in there?
I don't know if that's on the store. That might have been an exclusive.
I think it was an
That was
exclusive.
exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to take Peter's art and just put it up so people know why I want to go black and white. I was the one who decided I want to go black and white because I want to see Peter's black and whites back in print. Because
So,
they're freaking
so
great.
Steve wanted me to do more actual drawing. So what I want to do is set up some scenes for this Barsoom stuff that, like, my pencil drawings that are like 13 by 19.
That would be. I'd love to see you do pencil again, Peter.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't know what art. I
That's
sent it to
cool.
you, Davis. Yeah, ask Peter. Just go back to pencils because that stuff is so badass.
It is.
Yeah.
His pencil work is anyway. Never mind.
Asher, it was delayed, and today you can blame everything that went awry on Grace. Chuck, give the giveaway.
That's me. Harbinger problems, baby. Leave it to a troll.
All right, so we're going to do these giveaways and get out of here. First winner, this is for a $15 code. A link will hop up in the chat here. Just click on it to get to our Discord. And Obsidian Risk will get you your code. You can just PM him or ask around. We'll get you the code. We're a pretty tight-knit bunch over there. So for the first winner, for $15, is going to be Death's Angel Shadow. Jeff, there you go, buddy. Congrats. Congrats.
Oh,
He knows
and whoever messaged me on the Patreon about your coupon code not working, I'm working on fixing that. I promise. I just couldn't get to it today.
Okay. And then our second winner is going to be Noriaka. I saw you in there earlier. I know you're in the chat. Congrats to you as well. And then our last winner for $25 is going to be, let's see. Oh, Omega Gamut. Omega, congrats. There you go. So congrats, everybody, for winning. You guys know how to get your
Nice.
prizes. So.
Congratulations.
Yep. And I think that's all we have in store for tonight. I'm going to set us up for a raid and get us out of here. Let me find the person I was going to raid.
It's me.
See. We're going to raid. No, we're not going to raid you. We're going to raid some
Read
friends
this
of
Troll
ours.
Lord channel. They're always fucking on.
Anyway, we're going to raid into some friends of ours called Tabletop Misfits. Some friends of ours we met a while back at one of the other conventions, and they kind of do some stuff. We talk about collaborating a little bit. We're going to raid into them. They're going to be they're running a game tonight, so we're going to go roll in with them. me get that set up here.
Always agile. That's a complete lie. We are now, but we have not always been ready. But we are now.
That's right.
Oh, there's a George sent me a thing in Monsters and Treasure where an old name is still floating around. So.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. He sent to everybody, I think, on the Discord. All right, so we're gonna wait out. You guys have a good night. Thanks. I'm feeling a little bit better. The antibiotics are working, but I am about ran my course tonight. I think. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and we'll catch you in. Give Tabletop a